Oh, hi. Didn't see you there, chat. How's it going there? Ooh, I gotta get my tweet. I didn't get my tweet done.
What's wrong with you?
I mean, fucking dude. I mean, you want the litany? You want the litany? You want the list?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
start spitting it.
You just made the list.
Well, it all started in the year 1987 when the internet was but a glimpse in the eye of tech giants. Skip a few.
It was but a singular tube and not a series.
Skip a few, and Harambe was shot. Alrighty, so DND The Unexpectables.
Don't forget the meme gif.
What meme gif?
Exactly.
Any meme gif.
I don't do that because if you put a meme gif on there, people can't just click the button.
Also, can someone please tell me why Chain Chomp is in Mario Tennis Aces?
Well, can someone tell me why Blooper's in it? Trick question. Let me answer it for you because it's fucking awesome. I'm gonna main him. Sorry, Goomba.
He has no thumbs.
You have Mario Party. Shut the fuck up.
You've had Mario Party. You shut up.
Can we talk about Rage 2? It looks fun. Is anyone else?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it fucking looks fun as shit. I'm gonna buy it, man. Dude, I like the first Rage.
It looks like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah. It kind of like looks like it looks like Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, but with wackier weapons.
Yeah, okay, so that sounds fun. What the shit?
No.
You just pitched me something fun.
I'm not super like interested in it, but like it's like if you put it in front of me, I wouldn't resist, but I'm not gonna buy it.
Taka, I have an important question for you.
Yeah.
Does it have nuclear launch codes? Because if not, it's inferior to Fallout 76.
It is true. And someone pointed out, oh my god, you can grief each other? Why would you put in nuclear launch codes? Then you can grief each other. I can't wait to grief people with nuclear launches.
Because it glows in the fucking dark.
It glows in the fucking dark. I just went fuck. Fucking.
Like, that's my
where were you when Todd Coward became God Howard? Where were you when that happened, everybody?
When Todd showed up, it's like, we're going to have dedicated servers. Todd, how the fuck are we going to have dedicated servers? How are we going to do this? I was in the chess club. Checkmate, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. 321G, thank you for gifting that sub to Chehalam. Dix on Sadme. Thank you so much for the 4-month resub.
Whoa!
Goddamn, Bobby.
Died.
Oh, Snake, that's the one that scares me the most.
Whoa, Harry, thank you for the 500 bits. Scythe, Drago, 50,000 bits. Woo!
Right now it's a 3-way tie.
Woo!
Yeah, speaking of nuclear launch codes.
Oh! Bit bomb! Nuclear launch detected. Fuck, where is it? Remember that thing when that bomb comes in? We gotta find Scythe Drago. He's somewhere in our base, and oh god, he's targeted our fucking our refineries. Fuck, we can't
target.
Got you with my sights. Scythe Drago, thank you so much for the 50,000 bits, dude. That is insanely kind. Oh my god.
So Taka, we were talking about Todd Howard memes. The only fucking other meme that I was really hoping for is when Reggie said, I can't wait to get off the battle bus. I wanted him to dab so hard.
The dabble bus, you mean?
I wanted him to dab, do the dance emote, and then go back to the presentation
It would have destroyed the internet.
That's exactly why I wanted that to happen, though.
If he actually landed on a parachute and said, "This is where we're dropping, folks," we would have all fucking shadowed Rick, right?
That would be pre-ordered on everyone's Switch right this second.
It's okay. Now, again, real fast, I do want to go over some of these bits because some amazing bit drops have been happening here. Scythe Drago, 50,000 bits. I don't know what to say, dude. Thank you so much for your support for the Unexpectables. And that is insanely kind and generous of you. Thank you so much from the bottom of all of our hearts. Eos, thank you so much for the 1,333 bits. Can't wait to listen to this episode podcast as I drive up to California this weekend to perform a jailbreak. Swim from Alcatraz to support my student efforts on donating to food charity. Thank you. That threw me off for a loop there.
Oh.
Scythe Drago with 10,000 bits. I want to be first. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, the breakneck speed. He takes the #1 spot. Scythe Drago with the 10,000 additional bits. That is insane, Scythe Drago. Oh my god. Thank you
so much. With the heel, he's back up top.
Thank you so much for the support, dude. Jeez Louise. 321 Ajima, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Ayos, thank you so much for the 1,333 bits. Oh, sorry, I said thank you for that one. Winter Drake 107, thank you so much for the 3,000 bits. First time I've been here live in a long time. Here's some cash. Thank you so much, Winter Drake, for the 3,000 bits. Yo. The Penguin, thank you for the 8-month resub. Nobody, actually for the 600 bits. Seems good, feels good. Thank you so much. Griffin247, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Take my bits for making Wednesday my favorite day of the week. Thank you, Griffin247, for the 1,000 bits. Telos, thank you for the sub. Jonesy79, thank you for the sub. Oh my god. Novagen, thank you for the 8-month resub. Philip Chandler, thank you for the 100 bits. Scythe Drago, again, with 10,000 bits. I want to be first! I just imagine you doing... What's wrong?
Uh-oh,
What's happening?
my, my audio. Oh, that was weird. What's this blue? What is this blue? What's going on?
Hello?
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 Oh, it must be just a visual glitch. Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah.
We can hear you.
Nothing happened.
Okay. Huh, weird.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Whoa,
I'm
whoa.
sorry. Tech stuff. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Austin, I'm sorry if
Yeah.
anything's happening.
Sting Chahalan, Leon, thank you for the 500 bits. Sorry, I gotta speed run through these because we gotta start here really soon.
Rap battle. Rap God. Go.
Yo, Sting Chameleon, thank you for the 500 bits. Bud the Spud, thank you for the 5-month resub. That Gingerkin, thank you for the 2-month resub. Panda Assassin with 10,500 bits. Birthday, how do you do? Birthday, how do you boop? Thank you so much for the 10,500 bits. Already a supremely kind amount of bits. Soulflame, thank you for the 100 bits. Stunky Bomb, thank you for the 500 bits. Not Dante42, thank you for the sub. Hero Shepherd, thank you for the 100 bits. Sage the Omnigeek, thank you for the 1,525 bits. Happy belated birthday to the Monty Glue and the Unexpectables. Thank you so much. Abridged Pieman 21, thank you for the 1,100 bits. Monty, feel better. Kudakage, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Xenonade, thank you for the 500 bits. 321 Ajimo, thank you for the 500 bits. Monty getting blue. She's got blue, yeah. Dragon Man 999, thank you for the 1,021 bits. Thank you so much for being one of the top 5 people to inspire me to start Twitching YouTube. Love ya. Love, Dragon Man 999. Thank you so much. Jonah, thank you for the 1,500 bits. Frankers. I don't know what that is. I don't. Pickled Undead. Oh my god. Thank you for the 2-month resub. Proto Saber 363. Thank you for the 2,750 bits. Just got off work after starting at 7 EST. Half bits. Bah! Thank you so much, Proto Saber. Sword Cooper, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. And Hoo-ah! For the 200 bits. What?
In the Discord.
That's was that who donated the bits? I'm sorry, I'm not on.
Hoo-ah! It's hoo-ah.
It's whoa!
It's hoo-ah! I'm assuming he's doing the Roman Reigns thing, but this is also how much I like wrestling. Oz195, thank you for the 13-month resub. It's tea time. Sits dignified at the table in my winter's best. Woo! Holy shit. Again, Panda Assassin and Scythe Drago and Probate, thank you so much. PK Salt, Marie Guillotine, Destiny Marie, Blacklake Sanji, Ifuna Uu, Winter Drake. My god, you guys, that is incredibly nice. Sage Omni King, Abridged Pie Man. Just, whew. Thornton 2017. Just, Griffin 247. Winter Drake. Aeos. Just, and Argent Lyle 13 with 1,500 bits. Hey, Unexpectables, Monty, did the TFS guys get you your belated birthday gift yet? What? What? I don't know anything about this.
We have something at the office that we have to give to you or ship over to you guys at some point.
Uh-oh.
People are sending
Yeah,
stuff. People are sending stuff to the TFS office for you now.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're just like, you kind of like. That's great that you want to do that, but now it's gonna be a pain in the ass to try and get it to you guys.
Yeah, not the place to do it. Sadly, I have a small place that I live in. I can't really accept too much stuff. Sadly.
Igora829, thank you for the sub. This is good. All right, real fast. I'm gonna go grab my drink of water, and we can get and then we can get started when I sit down. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. You have 1 minute. Go. Sorry about that, Zito. Hopefully that doesn't become a...
Well, we'll try to figure it out, but it's just like, yeah, we've had people who want to send stuff to you guys for the Unexpectables. It's just like they send it to us, and we're just like, yeah, but if you're sending it to Monty, she's not at TFS.
Yeah, you got to send it by Polar Bear for me.
Oh my god. Zephyrus 101, 3,000 bits. I stayed up till 5 in the morning for this stream. On my
Oh
day
my
off,
God.
I regret nothing. Holy shit, Zephyrus. We'll try and keep you up with our acting. Yeah.
No.
No. No. No.
No ASMR. Bull anything. No,
All right, thank
no
you so much for the
ASMR.
3,000
Okay, are we ready for
bits.
we're now ready for Funky Kong ASMR as he drives you from the airport. Hey, dude.
No. No. No.
How was your weekend?
No.
Bodacious.
No.
Gra. Grew. Ha ha. Ha.
Whoa.
Ma ha.
When is Lanky Kong coming out? Like
No.
when we get
Lanky
Lanky
Kong is dead.
Listen,
Lanky Kong is dead,
Lanky
canonically.
Kong ASMR.
Wait,
Lanky
how
Kong
did who the
ASMR.
fuck killed Lanky Kong?
We don't know.
He was in the racing game, but anyway, Lanky Kong ASMR. Woo. Woohoo.
Woo.
Woohoo.
Is it wrong
Fire
that
in
sometimes I
spurts.
drive my car and I'm afraid all of a sudden he's in the back seat, but like in the opposite seat in the back seat? So like as you put his long arm curls around the side seat and just grabs me by my throat, like this, you slowly see the arm creeping closer in one single frame.
You
Is that just me?
described an up. You
It's
just
9
described.
o'clock.
You have just described an upcoming indie game where it's you driving alone on a freeway while people are chasing you. It's a horror game.
Oh my god!
It's called
Okay.
Beware.
Okay, stop,
Oh,
stop,
it's so
stop.
good.
I'm playing it and I am listening to exclusively the initial D soundtrack. All right, real fast. One more bit call out, real fast. We'll get right back to it. Briz on the ice, thank you for the 100 bits. 321 G, thank you for the 100 bits. SF Cody, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Did Monty do her y'all yet? 1,000 bits. We'll see. Thank you so much for the bits, dude. Rosso 6, thank you for the 200 bits. And Grimgor, sorry, we can't get your question right now, Rosso. Grimgor the Soviet Orc, 1,000 bits. Hello, comrade. Take this for the years of laughter. And Zephyrus 101, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Your guys' acting put me to sleep. Aww. Thank you so much. I think that's a compliment. All right, Monty, take us away to a magical kingdom where we can't escape and where we're not ourselves anymore. It sounds better.
Okay, we'll do introductions for streams and stuff at the end because we didn't get a chance to do that. So just don't forget.
Okay. Our names
Alrighty.
on Twitter. No joke.
There's also like a command. There's like at.
A couple of H's are in there somewhere.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
H's. There's some E's. There's no E's. I don't know what's happening with the E's anymore.
What's the H situation?
Gone?
Wow.
Bermuda Triangle. It disappeared. It's gone forever.
Jesus.
Alrighty.
Goomba, you okay? You sound really upset about that.
No. You should be upset because it's Pigeon Appreciation Day.
Oh
It
yeah,
is.
it is.
Oh.
Shame we don't have a pigeon to appreciate it.
Fuck. It's fucking fuck.
Sorry, I actually got distracted by that game, and I'm like, shit, I'm never playing this. It's terrifying.
Alrighty. When last we left our heroes, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Borky the Orc Barbarian, and Task the Kobold Ranger, the party encountered the wild and wacky weather of Alavas in the form of a literal blanket of snow, and after doing so, hired some new employees. They hired Alice, a human server, Euromagister, the lizard folk sorcerer, and Skinny, the tabaxi maid. After a warm bath and a lead from Hasrad, the party found Solly being escorted by Brooke through the city, and Greckles, being the stealthy bird he is, managed to sneak his way in and greet her. After a tense meeting between Brooke and an apology from Task, Solly managed to convince the party and Brooke to go out for tea. And now, trudging through snow, the party makes way.
Okay, real fast. Oh, okay. Connor isn't with us now. Okay. I saw Roll20 wasn't in there. I'm just like, is he okay? You okay, man?
I'm here.
Hi. Wow.
He's here. So as you guys kind of exit the glass shop, the guards kind of come around Brooke, and they're kind of in hushed tones, so to speak, to him, and like Brooke's like, it's okay, it's fine, it's great. And he looks over and he points to Panic, Borky, and Greckles, and kind of gestures them forward. Two guards approach the three of you.
Does Borky kind of points at Greckles, like just like him? Do you want him?
Greckles crosses his arms and just glares back at Borky.
The guard comes up and salutes with an arm and goes, Captain Bork would like to speak with you.
Well, we got nothing to hide.
About what?
He just gestures towards Brooke, who's currently standing crossed arms with Task, kind of. Task, I'm assuming you're following.
Oh yeah, I'm following, but Task isn't paying Brooke any mind.
What can I roll a perception check to see what Brooke's face looks like? Like, does it like?
Roll an insight.
Ooh, yes, that one of my best rolls.
Read the tension.
11.
11. Okay. He's neutral, as you can tell. I mean,
Okay.
your understanding of orc facial expression. I mean,
Oh, so bottom jaw only. Got it.
you guys are kind of brought forward by a guard. You have no idea what race the guard is. And Burke just kind of looks at you guys and goes, Solly would like to go out for tea.
That sounds like a wonderful time.
You mean this? Porky T poses like this? We can do it
That
right
is the letter T, yes.
here. Okay.
And Solly kind of laughs a little bit.
Borky just whispers to himself, I know a letter. That's T.
Good job.
Thank you.
Ease up on the guard, and Burke kind of like does a gesture with his hand, and many of the guards kind of disperse, but a few do stay around. And he kind of adjusts his sword aside. He goes, follow me if you would, and do keep your hands to yourself if you can. He steps forward through the snow, the boots kind of crunching the fresh white snow beneath. A donkey cart passes by as you guys begin to make your way what looks like towards one of the middle districts, essentially. And then awkward silence follows as Brooke doesn't say anything and Sully doesn't. She seems like she wants to try and say something, but she doesn't really know what to
I will
say.
break the ice. So tell us how the last we saw you was actually at the opera when the whole thing went when all of that nonsense went down. How did you fare afterwards?
Oh, that. Yeah. Well, I got my weapon back from you. More or less, lots of paperwork, lots of searching. We've come to understand that we could use perhaps an aerial defense to the city now. What with dragons to the north.
Well, you won't have to worry about those pirates anymore. They've been taken care of by a storm giant.
That's what a report told us. We took statements from many of the actors as well as from you as well. Good work, at the very least, I can say. Keeping people safe, more or less. He kind of like does a side glance and like Sully gives him 2 thumbs up, like, yeah, you're doing good. Like, yeah.
You're learning to be a chum.
Can I insight their interaction?
Sure.
And just see if there's anything interesting going on between them. Oh, that's
11. Okay.
Damn it.
I mean, they're probably friends. Like, I mean, considering how much time that's passed, you don't think there's any like Sully doesn't appear to hate him by any means.
Well, no, it's just the whole comment about going to the dance just seemed so high school romance.
No, this gives it. It's like an appreciative, like, yeah, you're doing good, and like Burke even like kind of rolls his eyes and keeps stepping forward. More or less, we're just trying to increase our defenses, get allies where we can, and you watch as Burke kind of like peers into a couple alleyways. We'll talk about this in private, I think would be best.
Very well.
He guides you guys through the gate. He stops at the kiosk and talks to the guard there. And then he gestures you guys to go in. He gives you guys passage. Eventually, you make your way to what appears to be the middle crafting district, which is not quite what you expected. It is very, very large buildings with very tiny buildings built in. It's like giant, almost warehouse-sized structures.
So they look.
This is our first time here, correct?
Yeah. Lots of dwarves. There are so many dwarves. Humans, you honestly only see humans and dwarves. You don't really see anything else. And you see now in these giant buildings, they're making trebuchets. They're making ballistas.
Borky's going up to the windows like a little kid at Christmas. Oh!
No. Bork grabs you by like the back of your outfit and like kind of directs you back. You don't have clearance. Just please.
Well, I want to look at him.
Borky, just behave.
It's a superior weapon of destruction. As he's being dragged away.
All right, well then, Brork, so we don't have to worry about us having to not touch anything while we're still low rank. How does one actually get entrance to the middle district?
Work through a guild, which you've done, but you do kind of like stops talking. But given the written statement of your criminal record, which I've heard has been abolished,
Indeed.
That has put a damper on that. So if you keep up the good work, eventually I'm sure you will make your way in here. Not to say there's too much for you to make use of, but there are a few shops here and there that I'm sure you could find purchase at for weapons and
Do you think
similar things.
Do you think anyone makes hats? Like nice hats?
I'm sure there's a hattery somewhere here.
Hattery, is that what it's called officially?
It is actually.
What about
Well, this
What about cheesery? Is it okay?
while this chattering's going on, Greckles is gonna try to like inch in beside Sully just to try to have a regular conversation for once.
Hey, how you doing?
A lot better now. How have things been? I've been absolutely amazed at your stained glass work.
So Brooke stops and like, who's directly behind Brooke?
I guess me.
Yeah, roll a dexterity saving throw because he just stopped in his tracks.
All right, dexterity. Sorry, my thing froze a little bit. Here we are. Dexterity save, you said?
Yeah.
Here I go.
Nice.
Natural.
Natural 20. He stops and you just like do like a side, you like figure skater around him and just keep walking.
I just nothing personal kid right behind him.
Yeah. He turns his head to Sully and goes, "You sent him stained glass?" And she goes, Hammernart actually did it for me.
Yeah.
And Brooke just like rubs his temples and goes, "I have to talk to him too." Oh.
Is that such a problem, Brork?
It is because we don't want. Let's
No,
get to
you
where
don't
we...
want.
Don't want what?
You don't want what?
Okay, shh. My goodness, you guys are loud. Sully right now is in protective...
It's been said before, yeah, we are quite loud.
Look, Sully is in protective custody right now, and we don't want anyone thinking that she's communicating with anyone who might have ill intention towards us. She doesn't. I 100% believe she doesn't, but there are people in the council who think that she might. So, if she's speaking...
Exactly.
You don't want to know.
I think I do. I asked.
I would like to know as well, so I know for later.
I don't even think we know everybody in the council.
There's a lot of people in the council. I doubt you would know everyone, even if I told you the people who I know. There are people even I don't know. It's a large group in the hundreds.
Yikes.
Yeah, yikes indeed. And there are a few people in particular who do not like me. The store's around this corner. Come on, Sully. And like Sully kind of walks in front of me. You guys go down this sort of narrow passageway with a few steps. Looks like someone's shoveled them off. Eventually you reach what looks like a tiny, tiny little storefront, little hole-in-the-wall place that has like a little tiny itty-bitty hanging sign that looks like a symbol of Avon. It's got like kind of a mountain to it. And instead of like a sword, it's got a cup, like a saucer on top of the mountain. And Rourke walks up. Rourke walks over and he opens the door and you hear a little ding, 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 ding of chimes as he politely gestures in and Sully enters and kind of like brushes off the snow off her shoulders.
Silly
as
question.
she enters.
Is the door, does Borky have to walk sideways through the door?
No, you can walk in straight, but it is a little short. But
Okay.
it is wide enough for you to fit in.
Okay, so Borky ducks his head and walks in.
Yeah.
What
does the same too.
what are we smelling right now? What are we...
Tea. You smell all kinds of different teas. You smell the scent of ground coffee. You smell herbal mixtures, things like that. Almost a soapy sort of odor, but also really, really warm. And the moment you step in, immediately that harsh chill, the cold bones you have just melt. It is nice and cozy. It's very small. There's kind of like a bar seat set up, kind of like a countertop. With plenty of seats there for all of you. There's also 2 tables in this tiny little shop, vacant. Looks like they could fit maybe 4 people each. And Bork walks in. Sully immediately runs over to the countertop and finds a seat. And he holds the door open for all of you to enter. And as you enter Greckles, he gives you like this stare. This like narrow-eyed dad stare.
That's an at one. Boy, he looks friendly today.
Yeah, he looks really super friendly today.
I just imagine you just like la 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 with a happy
It's a,
smile on
no,
your face.
it's a photorealistic bird look at Bork.
Can someone make that, please? Brock giving Greckles Stink Eye just a realistic bird face back.
Sully kind
What
of
a-
waves to the counter, goes, Greckles, sit next to me.
All right, hold on.
Immediately you hear kind of like a clang, 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 a clanging of noises in the back as the door is kind of closed. And you see a man step out from the back. He's a human, probably in his like early 60s, late 50s. He's kind of like gray hair kind of tossed to one side. He's kind of got like a goatee sort of set going on. From his bottom chin going all the way up, just beneath his eye is this giant scar, like this massive scar.
From which side of his face?
Looking at him, if you were to look at him, it would be on the right side of his face. And he kind of stumbles. He goes, "Oh, hey, son, how's it going?" And Burke just kind of, "Charlie, nice to see you." He goes, "Oh, come on." He like walks over and he like rustles Burke's hair. And Burke's like fixing it immediately, like, "Don't do that, don't. My hair."
Dad?
Yes. Hi, how are you? It's like, "You're back so soon. What are you doing back so soon?" "Hello, Sully." And Sully's like, "Hi, Charlie. What are you doing here?" Oh, you've made friends. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Charlie Warden."
Hi there. Hi,
Good to
I'm
meet you, sir.
Borky the Orc, full-blooded Orc.
Ha! Burke, you're finally getting to know your own people again. I'm proud of you. And shakes your hand, Borky. And you see just Burke kind of like get a little uncomfortable in his skin, like, yeah. Charlie, Dad, he gets corrected. Can we just do? I'm working.
Is this
Charlie,
your dad? Borky gestures.
No, it's like I'm basically his father. Yeah, I'm basically his father.
Are you taking
raised me.
applications?
What, for fathership?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got some openings.
Yeah, we
I'm
do.
afraid I'm retired.
Damn.
Retired dad. Excellent.
All dads are tired.
Burke kind of steps forward. "Can we get the privacy special?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah, okay, sure." And he gets up and he walks over to the door. He locks it and he flips the sign to close. He goes, "You know how much that..."
Do you think the privacy special would have a more obscure name than that?
Well, the only one who's allowed the privacy special is him. And the dad jubs a thumb at Burke. He goes, "Thank you, Dad, Charlie. Thank you. That's good. Thanks." And he sits down at the countertop alongside you guys.
I was. Frother.
Silly, what is the name of this coffee shop, by the way? Did we see it walking in? Because like, I wouldn't, I wouldn't know, but like,
you can't read. For the rest of you who can read, it's called Avon's Cup. It's really not a very creative name, but
Okay.
it's a quaint. It's a cute little place. Yeah. As you look inside, there's all kinds of decorations inside. There's like kind of gaudy paintings. The one thing that kind of stands out is that there is a large ornate sword that is currently like resting on what looks like a post in the middle of this sort of little restaurant. It's obviously been built around this strange building. It's a very, very nice sword just hanging there.
Can we do any sort of intelligence check to determine anything about it?
Roll a perception check if you'd like.
Okie dokie. Yeah. It's 15.
15, okay. You're able to tell that it is not just like a regular weapon, it's actually a silvered weapon. It's very beautiful, very ornate. And above it, there's a plaque saying, "To Captain Charlie Warden, for many years of service, enjoy your retirement," is what it says.
Charlie,
All right. Yeah.
You were a captain?
Yeah, I was the captain of Tricadia Capital. And Panic, you know that is the largest city in Tricadia.
What part of Tricadia?
It is mostly in southern Tricadia. It's kind of like weirdly in the middle. There's a giant mountain range that cuts through Tricadia. It is right near the edge of the mountain ranges to the south. It is huge.
would you say it's like the Calgary of cities?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, it's fantasy Calgary.
What?
Panic sort of does that cat eye thing whenever they see something scary where their eyes widen. But
What
their
brought you
expression
all-
doesn't change.
What brought you all the way to Alavast?
Oh, him. He points to Rourke, and Rourke is like, no, you didn't. You came here to... He came here to establish the guard in Alavas to start, and then I took up the mantle when he retired. How's your trainee in Tricadia Capital? And Charlie kind of scratched the back and was like, oh, it's going all right. Having to deal with vampires, apparently. That's not fun.
Oh, that's
but...
scary.
How
many?
It's a coven, I've heard, but I don't know details. I'm retired. I'm not supposed
is
to
that
know.
like 12?
Can I do like a history check to see if that's common in Tricadia?
Yeah, absolutely.
Vampires,
All right.
rain, taxes, it's all pretty common
History?
there.
History?
History, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
18.
I mean, like, random narrativalism more or less happens a lot. It kind of comes in phases. Tricadia being such a huge trade port means it attracts a lot of attention from various different things. Vampires make sense because of the mountain ranges. There's lots of cave systems that they can totally take advantage of. So it's not something that happens a lot, but it doesn't surprise you that there are vampires there.
Yeah. Well, mountainous region like that probably is not all that uncommon.
Solly nods and like kind of sits and goes, oh, can we order some drinks? Charlie's like, yeah, of course you can order some drinks. Or do I even need to give you a menu, Solly? And she goes, no, I'll take the special.
Real quick, so the sitting arrangement, I'd like to just go over this real fast. Now, you said the table sits 4, and there's 6 of us.
No. You guys are at the counter, which can fit more people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It can actually fit perfectly 6 people. So you guys are all sitting, taking up the entirety of this countertop.
You know what? I'll go ahead and have a special too.
All right. Solly, you want me to make it in front of you? She goes, yes, please. She's got this big smile on her face.
Mr. Dad, what's your strongest drink?
I'm afraid I don't serve alcohol here.
I did not
Just
say
tea.
alcohol. What is your strongest tea?
Okay, hot pepper tea it is. I'll get that there for you. And he's like kind of writes it down.
I'd make
on
it a
little slip of
double.
parchment. You'll regret it, but sure thing.
I know nothing of teas, so surprise me so long as it's warm.
You want something warm? Do you want the special too?
Very well.
Oh, wait. The special does contain milk. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Greckles kind of squats down, looking left to right rapidly. Can you make mine without milk?
I'll make something up for you.
Fair enough.
Solly kind of
that's
turns and goes, I didn't know you can't have milk.
Yeah, milk, cheese, it all just kind of messes with me.
Fair enough.
So, how have you been? What's your studies been like?
Studies. Well, I mean, everything's kind of been a weird blur, more or less.
I know how that goes.
Kurt, we're picking you up on mic, by the way.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone's shuffling around.
I'm very sorry. Okay, I'll try and sit still. Shoot.
She kind of like fidgets with a napkin on the countertop. She goes, after I woke up, Burke was there. I stayed at the Avon Temple for a while, just reading. I mean, a lot happened, and Burke kind of turns and goes, we had to have a few meetings with the Alabastian Council about this. I mean, Periton is forcibly demanding Sully back, and we're trying our best to not do that, given the circumstances that have come to light.
Sure.
And he kind of like tilts his head and looks back forward, and Sully continues on. So I stayed there. I read for a bit. Then Burke had to get back to work, of course. I couldn't expect him just to stay all the time. So after that, I met with Lady Isla and Hammernar, who are great. And Burke just goes, and bad influences.
Well, that's not very fair. They were peaches to us.
I thought
Burke is a salty boy.
I thought Panic was his peach because he's so sweet on him. Hammernar, what? He hangs out at our place a lot, enough that we should arouse questions.
He only comes by whenever we need something built, and that's been twice since we've met him.
Yeah, and
It'll be sooner as well.
Yeah, he'd like to build a lot with you, like a future.
Well, for that dragon head we have, I'd like to make a trophy room.
Monty, did Hammernar tell me that thing that you told me?
No, but Burke's about to tell you.
Oh,
Brooks just kind of laughs and he goes, good luck. He's married. Hammernar has a wife, but none of us have ever met her.
Well, probably didn't have much of a chance anyway, seeing as how you only let Azamar marry Azamar.
That, and you can even see Solid just kind of go, ooh, like stiffen up a bit. He goes, that is not our choice. And you watch as Charlie kind of exits. He's got all kinds of different things. He's making the drinks. You hear steam kind of sizzling off, the sound of water. And he walks over to Sully and he goes, all right, ready? And he's got like these different containers. And he starts by going into one container, which you realize is a giant jar of golden honey. Ooh. And he takes the cup and he just lets a whole bunch of honey fall to the bottom of the cup. Then he brings it back in. He grabs a small, tiny spoon of cinnamon, just a little bit. And he just gently dusts that in. Then he grabs a container and just pours in hot milk, hot creamy milk. And it just starts to stir it into this very sweet smelling drink. And then he adds a little bit of cream on top, just a little bit of cinnamon, and then just hands it gently to her. And she takes it and she goes, thank you. He goes, not a problem. I had to make something up. So hopefully this works. He hands you a drink, Greckles. It appears to be just kind of like a creamy tea. It doesn't really have milk in it, but it tastes kind of cinnamony. It's kind of like a cinnamonish sort of tea.
Hey, works for me.
Sorry, best I could do under the circumstances. And then you wanted this, and he gives you like this tiny like espresso glass, Borky. And it's like bright red. The liquid inside is just like a deep, bright, ambery red.
Consume the lava, Borky.
So it looks like sriracha in a cup, then, essentially.
Basically, yeah.
All right, Borky like just kind of picks it up with his thumb and his pointer finger, just smells it.
I need to make a Constitution check as you smell it.
Oh.
As someone who has drank a shot of Cholula before, good luck.
Constitution check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Oh,
that's 17.
Okay, your eyes begin to water.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good.
Task, you get the same drink as Sully, with the honey and the cinnamon and the milk, and he hands it off to you. And he looks to you, Penn, and goes, what do you want?
I'll just have a cup of coffee, dark roast, cream, sugar.
Absolutely. And he goes over, he starts to get that done, and Burke goes, coffee, black. And like Charlie stops what he does, looks over at Burke with this like condescending look and goes, milk and sugar. And he goes back to what he's doing. And Burke just kind of bites his tongue like, damn it.
Burke, you don't have to impress anyone here.
Yeah, least of all us.
Borky sips the whole tea at once.
Okay, roll another Constitution save with disadvantage.
Nat one.
12.
19. Okay, you don't spit it all up, but your sinuses and your lungs are cleared.
Does just fluid start pouring out of every part of his head?
Your nostrils start to run, your eyes begin to tear up, and whenever you take a breath in, it like burns.
That's really good tea.
You now have for 24 hours resistance to cold damage.
Wow. That's hardcore.
That's really.
Rick, let's go fight a frost dragon.
Wow, he is making noises I have never heard him make before.
Yeah, most people do.
This is fantastic.
Charlie hands you your coffee, which is very, very nice. It's got even like one of those like kind of cool designs on the top almost. You almost swear he did like a little like, cappuccino thing, but with the foam on the top. He hands it to you, and he hands Brooke the exact same cup of coffee too, and Brooke bitterly like picks it up and drinks it. Brooke kind of turns back over, he takes a gulp and he goes, we don't decide that. Just for your information.
Who does?
The council. The council decides everything. And it's not just us, it's other politicians, things like that. It's a game. We're pieces in a game. Right now, Sully is a piece in a very big, dangerous game. And Sully kind of shrinks right here, and Burke shakes his head and goes, I'm sorry.
Do you feel this city's rulers are corrupt?
No, not at all. But we're trying to do what we can to survive, and we're trying to do what's best. And oftentimes, those two things don't align too often.
Life has far too many gray areas, Brooke.
It does, and we're trying our best. But even if I want to try my best, sometimes I'm shot down. But luckily, with Solly, we've been able to get what we've needed. With Isla and Hammernar's support, as well as Balfour Boughton, though he's not here, we're able to keep her with us. That being said, that is now Periton's excuse to now monitor our shores and perhaps land here. They believe we are holding an oracle of theirs hostage. Even if that's not what we're doing, that's how it's being worded, and that is enough to become dangerous. Do you understand?
Now, here's a question, though. If they feel that this oracle is under a hostage situation, why don't you just arrange a visit so they can publicly and visibly see that this is not the case?
Brooke slams down his cup of coffee. What do you think they'll do if they see Solly? They don't care about getting Solly back. They want to instigate a war with us.
And if they start it on your soil, that gives you all the more right.
Wait, sorry. What? Who are they? Did we meet them?
Can't believe he's forgotten. But then again, I can't believe he's forgotten. What did you put in that drink, Charlie? And Charlie just leans back and just starts laughing. He just goes, enough.
Borky.
That's the problem is even if we instigate war with Periton, they have an actual military.
This town would be drastically outnumbered, Borky.
Yeah, plus the forces that you do have are currently out fighting the fire giants.
We have enemies on all sides at this point, and it is making things very bad for us at the moment.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
And maybe a visit from the Silver King might alleviate this?
We're hoping to do an alliance with him. Nomeria is willing to aid us as well. They're just quite far off, given that we've returned their ship, which honestly, thank you. That was on you. You did help, I suppose. And the cabbage. He kind of tilts his head in confusion and sips his coffee, kind of like magic. Like what?
That somehow tipped the scales in Alavas's favor?
It did, yes. Nomeria, we neutral. They didn't quite care for us. I mean, they certainly were interested in the magical properties of this land, but now that we've shown good favor, thanks to you, they have considered an alliance with us.
What about the thing we got? The orb?
From our latest adventure? Not sure if that was put into place here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it so much as it was just us doing a job.
Wait, did you steal an orb from a graveyard?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
We stole an orb from a dragon.
This was a matter of creating a waypoint, so to speak.
We went north. Oh, I'm sorry. We went north. We headed northwest of here, past demented evil forest and some burnt down villages and lands.
Old human settlement?
Yes.
More like an old human kingdom.
Kingdom?
To the west of...
Do I still have my map copy?
No, Moidos has that. She took that.
Darn it.
If you've submitted something of evidence of that, that would be very important for us. I mean, learning about the old civilization would be helpful. Not to me, but to historians here.
Well, the historians are actually the ones that have the information.
Oh, perfect. Then we're good to go. We're excellent there. That's good. And Solly just kind of like is drinking her drink. She looks really content actually right now, watching you guys all talk together.
Is she kicking her feet?
No, she's cross-legged. She's sitting, just drinking, kind of watching. And Brooke kind of turns back and goes, "For now, we're just keeping Solly comfortable. We're also trying to get her out more." And she kind of nods like, "Yep, I'm going out." Basically, so I don't look like a prisoner, more or less, which I'm not. But I understand the safety concerns. At the very least, I'm entertained. Brooke kind of sips his coffee and goes, with Isla, that is a very concerning statement. He shudders a little bit.
Well, I assume that means that you guys are in the higher and middle districts more often than we are. So tell us a little bit more about that. That's something we've been interested in investigating, but we have no access to just yet.
Oh, the council district. That's right beneath the attic. I mean, that's where all the high temples are for more of the dominant clergies in Alavast. The council building is there as well. A couple businesses, but nothing like you just can walk into and shop at. It's like a specialty place.
Strange. It's less populated then.
Yeah, it's for specific members of Alavast, politicians and people of high ranking, I guess. Is that the proper way to say it? Burke just kind of nods, like, yeah. I mean, it's nice. It's very pretty. The temples are gorgeous. I'm actually staying with the Illinois temple at the moment, getting work done there, more or less, just kind of helping them out. And I talk a lot to the head priestess there. She's been...
Question: is there a Oriara temple in the center, in the higher or the middle districts?
That's kind of a lesser god, so I don't think so. Brooke kind of like sits down his glass and goes, there's I know there is an Oriara temple to the east of us, down the coastline. There's a Balton village actually named after Balfour Balton. There is a temple nearby there.
Excellent. Then a small little dwarf miniature-sized robot will be none of your concern then.
A what?
There's a construct we found. It should be in your notes as well. Construct we found meandering about. He's trying to establish a temple, but he unfortunately might break and enter in a few places without his knowing. He's kind of innocent in that way.
Oh, well then you're gonna need this. He goes over, Brooke just like pulls out a notebook and starts flipping through it, and he rips off a note and he signs it and he hands it to you. Yeah, we're currently holding him in a drunk tank at the moment. He's got like blue clothes, doesn't he? Little short guy.
Are you giving this to us like we own him?
Technically, they're still considered property.
Oh, what did he do?
Public preaching without a warrant, essentially.
Well, was he right?
It's not a matter of whether he was right or wrong. It's a matter of that he didn't have a warrant.
I'm having trouble talking right now. Can I have some milk?
I'll get you some milk, son. You watch as Charlie ducks back.
Thanks, Dad.
Stop, Brooke. Stop calling him Dad. Whatever.
Well, like I said, he's innocent. He just wants to talk about his god as he's apparently programmed. He's not going to do anything harmful. I mean, he saved our lives in the middle of the Fleur de Mort forest. So he's harmless, but I guess we'll go retrieve him.
Yeah, here you go. He hands you the piece of paper.
All right.
Do you want me and Panic to do that while you guys hang out, or do you want to do that after?
I think Panic also wants to get his new dragon jacket.
Ooh, yes, that is ready today.
And I'm tired of walking around in the cold with the ice touching my feet. I'd like some boots.
Same.
What about pants?
What the fuck are pants?
Pants. Solly like immediately was like, oh, pants are things you know.
Task holds his hand up as if to say, like, no, it's fine. I actually know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's been a sore spot with it's just been a sore spot for a while.
Fair enough. No, I'm doing okay. I wish I wasn't causing so much of a conflict. And Brooke is like, no, you're fine. It's not you. It's people trying to make a problem where there doesn't need to be one. After the slight with the cart chase, as well as a few other things, it doesn't surprise me that Periton would get on our bad side eventually. They just have excuses now. Doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest.
Something that I don't understand is that if they have the manpower and the means, and they definitely had the means when they were in town, why haven't they attacked? That's what I don't understand.
And this is the most terrifying thing about it, because it's winter.
You're expecting a full frontal assault as soon as the snow melts?
No, but we need to be ready for one if push comes to shove, more or less. And
How
the other
can
thing
we
we
do
could
that?
do is How can you do that? You keep doing what you're doing for the city. Leave that up to us. Like I said, we're finding allies where we can. What would work best is if we can try and alleviate some of these problems around us. The fire giants to the south, these dragon cultists to the north. And you see Brooke just kind of get like exhausted. And Charlie kind of comes over and kind of just gently pats him on the shoulder.
Well, you needn't worry about a black dragon to the northwest now.
Borky starts reaching behind the thing, trying to find the milk. Just
Charlie
over.
hands you like a teacup of milk. He hands you.
Thank you. It's really much better now.
Now, Borky, what did we learn?
Oh, it's really good shit.
That's good enough.
Look, we're gonna try and do what we can. We're trying to get allies where we can. We can't ask of anything for you except for what you've been doing. Doros does keep vouching for you, so I suppose I should thank you.
Don't act so hard done by with that.
Tash just gives Brork a nod.
Look, if you can get that man to say anything, then it's worth listening to. So you know what? There you go. Also, I hear he's dating one of your employees as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty adorable.
I've known the man since we found him on the Grey Peaks. It's bizarre to me. Not in a bad way. It's bizarre to me.
It's bizarre to me too.
If you want more information on him, just speak to his mother. She's
No. Oh, that's even more bizarre to me. Don't even get me started on that whole other thing.
I know, it's weird, right? They should have eaten him.
Not that part. Not what? Charlie just starts laughing. It's just like, you're one to talk, son. He goes, stop calling me. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
You know, honestly, Brork, if you want to know more about the situation, you can always come to our place.
No.
Incite that.
Oh, what are we not good enough for you?
That's what I meant. Oh, god damn it, that's an 8.
Let me
We're rolling garbage tonight, boys.
I'm gonna fucking roll inside.
Yeah,
on
why
this
not? Let's
shit.
go.
Natural one.
16.
Every time there's a
Panic.
natural. Sorry. Go on.
Panic. He's secretly in love with you. That's why he can't come to the tavern.
I knew it.
Another one.
Task. You get the sense that it's not really like he doesn't like you guys. It just he doesn't want to be seen at a place like that as the type of person he is.
Task will just take a drink of his tea and then just say it out loud. Can't roam with the common folk.
Can't roam with the green folk. And he takes another sip of his coffee. Too many people talk. Orcs and Tricadia are not good things.
Borky is just staring, just like kind of giving him that side eye. Just Borky doesn't know what he means. Does Borky know what he mean? I don't know.
You don't know about Tricadia. You have no idea.
What's a Tricadia? Is that like a coven?
It's a country.
Porky, we went over this yesterday. No, earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Right.
Tricadia is a country that's split in half by a large mountain range. There are orc tribes all over the place, and they are some orcs that are here from tribes that are more hospitable. Charlie kindly and goes, you can have a conversation before they try and kill you. Yeah, more or less like that.
Yeah, my dad didn't care for those types.
No, and neither did my father. So, generally, orcs in Tricadia, and with good warranting, are not good. They tend to be killers and murderers and animals.
But surely, Tash just like holds his hand up. But surely, with a coming war, would the orcs, those who are into bloodlust, would they not want to be a part of such a thing?
The
Even
war
to be-
is with us here, not Tricadia. Tricadia wants no part.
I apologize if this seems in vain, but even if it has nothing to do with them, war still has some kind of effect on other neighboring countries, even if it's not in their crosshairs.
They're not like us. They're not like Balfour Balton's armies. They believe in destruction. They believe in death.
Yep.
War for the sake of some outcome doesn't exist for them. That's not a good fight.
No, it is not.
War for the sake of destroying everything, that appeals to them. They wouldn't side with us. They wouldn't side with Periton. They wouldn't side with anyone. They'd side for themselves. Or they'd take advantage of the carnage and do their own
I'll
carnage.
just attack both,
themselves
but just hear about a good fight and I'll just come running.
and just go for both sides.
Absolutely.
The native orcs here, we might be able to convince, but even then, it's not the most reliable ally to have, more or less. But
Fair enough.
it's a complicated task. I understand with your military background, this does incite some ideas, but there are a lot of layers to this. We don't even know if there's going to be a war, but we have to be able to respond if there is.
And Task taps his head. That's why I'm thinking tactically as far as I can with this.
Same with the council, but right now, build allies. We need allies anyway with the other threats. Honestly, if we could get allies to deal with both the other threats and just leave the rest of us to deal with Periton, we might have a chance.
You want us to do it?
You're 4 people. I don't expect you to do very much, but at the very least, you could be at your best behavior in the future if we have diplomats in the city.
To be fair, Borg, we've accomplished a lot with just the 4 of us.
Yeah, we took out them Eltma guys who was hiding in the caves.
Some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, speaking of which,
But
did you guys find the invisible one?
no, we've been searching, but it sounds like it was based outside of the city, so that's not within our jurisdiction to look too closely into it. If it makes its way into the city, it's dead. I guarantee you that, but it is being very smart as to not enter. So it's like finding a needle in a haystack, more or less, right now.
And waging an attack on an actual dragon would probably not be wise either, even if it is just one demon.
No.
You know, Borg,
Absolutely not.
that's something that I've never understood. Why have the fire giants been attacking? Is it a territorial thing?
They territory, they want slaves. They're conquerors. That's what they do. The moment we show up, we were free game. Once they realized villages were being built so far south and there was a trail of us leading up to the city, they went crazy.
Well,
They attacked ruthlessly.
why don't you tell the fire giants that the cultists in the north are talking shit?
Sully laughs, kind of and then, immediately covers her mouth and looks really guilty and looks away. Sorry.
Oh, it was got a fire giants the dragon said you guys aren't even real fire, and I'm assuming the fire giants are fuck that, you know. Didn't they?
I'm not sure if the fire giants would care, Borky.
They wouldn't care at all.
But would the cultists care?
Yeah, we'll tell the cultists, the fire giants are talking shit. We inverted.
I honestly don't know why the cultists are here at all. We figured that out, maybe, but we don't know, and I don't want to send anyone anywhere near that right now. There's currently a giant red dragon encircling what used to be a farming village. Not exactly a place you want to send a scout at the moment.
And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not face off against a fully grown and developed one.
Oh, yes. One dragon was all it took to take down that village. It's not a dragon you want to go anywhere near, much less whatever else is there. I heard rumors of other dragons as well. So there could be more than just one. It could be 5 or 6. It's not even counting what's on the ground. We did get visual of cultists, so there's at least a decent supply of cultists in that village now.
This might seem out of the blue, but are there any other dragons besides the Silver King? Maybe a gold or a bronze or a brass dragon that could come to our aid?
Gold? No one's seen a gold dragon in years.
We have.
Really? A full ancient gold dragon?
There were smaller dragons, but where there are children, there are adults. It's been a while, and just refresh my memory of character. Was that to the south where we met with?
That was where you met with. Yeah, that's where you met with the Griffin Riders. They were young, little tiny ones. They weren't big, but they were there.
And that was to the south?
That was to the
Yeah.
south, yeah. Look, if
I mean,
you want to go out and play Dragon Ambassador, get yourselves eaten, be my guests. But, well,
No, but there might be those that follow dragons. We have heard of tales of a silver clutch of kobolds.
I have heard rumors of that as well. When we took evidence for Artemis, there was a book that we read, and somehow we lost it. I don't know who displaced it, but we've heard rumors about that. They could be allies, but there is a giant dragon cult between us and them. Granted, they might already be allies now. They probably aren't fans of the dragon cult potentially, though. Kobold culture I'm not aware of. That would be more your jurisdiction, more or less.
Keep me in the loop in this.
I could. Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. If you're willing to be, well, 4 people, it's enough to be an elusive task force. You could slip by. Maybe. This does have potential.
Again,
But-
just keep me in the loop then.
Absolutely. I know that you have an address now. Solly. And Solly's just kind of like, sorry.
Brooke, don't.
And
don't
you
be-
didn't visit. Tax looks to him with a smirk.
What? Why would I? After everything I've done to you. Or
And
done
yet
for-
here we are drinking tea, being buddy-buddy. You can do this over ale.
No, I'm not when I'm on duty. I can't do that when I am working.
Then off duty, Brork. We're making this easier for you.
I
but
have
you tried.
paperwork off duty. My life is so much different than yours.
Is this why you can't find love? Wow.
Greckles
Solly?
both talons over the beak. What did
Solly?
that shot of espresso do to you?
Charlie, literally, like you hear a spoon drop, and there's just silence.
Thank you so much
Broken
for the tea.
the-
I'm going to step outside. He just walks outside. Borky leaves. Borky leaves.
Yeah, you just like ding 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 ding.
You see Borky kind of
Wow,
running out
he
of
has
frame.
He has been awful lately,
He
right,
has been
guys?
awful- he has
Brork
been
just
awful
shoots
lately.
up in his seat and goes to the back, and Charlie's like, Brork. Damn it.
Well, this went well.
Watch Solly. Just, hey, Solly. Solly just looks, do you want me to talk to him? No, I've known him longer. Let me go talk to him. You hear a door in the back as Charlie disappears.
Well, there goes that chummy little bit of negotiations.
It's a sore point for him.
I
Understood.
imagine it would be, and especially with how, well, limited selection he's got. I still think that's not right.
You guys are wolves and we're dogs.
Greckles twinges for a minute, remembering Lady Isla's words, and just kind of shakes it off as if maybe it's just nothing.
He tries really hard. I know he's made mistakes, and honestly, so have you. And maybe the choices you made seemed like the right ones at the time, and that's why they're justifiable. And same for him. The way he's hated you and the way that you've hated him, I think it just needs to be let go. But
Greckles-
that's up to you.
Greckles balls up a talon, leaves to go find Borky.
Greckles, it's
Bye,
No,
Greckles.
no, we need to make this right.
okay. Greckles, it's okay.
I mean, I've let go of it. I mean, I stopped being angry a long time ago.
I don't think any of us have been angry about this. We figured it's just Bork doing his job. Granted,
Yes.
maybe there's been some resentment, but that's only been because we haven't had any communication.
He didn't want to arrest you. But to protect everyone, he had to.
And we didn't want to do what we did, but
You
fear
had to.
is crippling.
And you had to survive. If
Honestly,
they-
that was all I knew before I came to the city, so yes.
Same
And-
here, actually.
We're trying our best to do what's right for people, and it means a bit of self-sacrifice.
Seems like more than a bit.
But not for you. You guys can leave tomorrow and go wherever you want. But Burke and I are stuck here.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, well, thanks.
Sully, this is our home now. And we're going to look after it just as much as anyone else here would. And I don't know about everyone else, but I wouldn't even think about leaving tomorrow. We finally have a home.
Mine's gone. I have no place to go besides here.
I like it here too. We're not asking you to do anything, but just know that that's what's going on. With Periton, with Rourke, with the city. We're trying to do what we can, and sometimes it's hard to make everyone happy. There's a woman who's part of the Avon Clergy who wants to see Rourke gone and his racial inclusion program abolished.
Who?
Her name is Irma.
Sounds like a racist to me.
Sully like slowly turns her head and looks at you, panic like, what?
Irma.
Look, she's just an. Oh my god. Sully kind of goes, she's an Avon paladin. She's had bad history with orcs, and she doesn't like Rourke because of it. But it's pressure. There's a lot of pressure. Now there's a lot of pressure on me, but I can't buckle this time. And I'm doing it for the right people. I wish Sully would have helped me, though.
What happened between you two that got you so mad at him?
Do you remember that ghost in
Yeah.
the dream where you were?
Yeah.
Lies, that was his name, right?
Yeah.
We talked before you left, before I woke up. He told me to forgive you. He told me to forgive myself. And he told me to talk to Solar in a way that I think he would listen. And I think I took that a little bit too seriously, and I may or may not have just I screamed at a celestial. I screamed at a deity in its own right, and now it was all a blur. It was all a weird nightmare. And to be honest, I don't remember much of it because I don't want to think about it. I told him to stop telling me what to do. I told him to stop commanding me. I told him to help me. I just yelled at him to help me. And I guess if he can't do that, I'm not worth having anymore.
Is that what he said to you, or is that what you're thinking?
He didn't say anything. It disappeared. I woke up and that was it.
Can I roll a, what would this be, an Arcana check to see how Azamar and their patrons are connected?
Yeah, absolutely. Arcana.
Arcana?
I'd say. Or religion, Arcana, your choice. 23. You know, it varies, especially given your circumstances with Lady Isla and the other Azamar. Dreams tend to be the most common way of communication. Prayer for those who are like more of a paladin cleric, sort of. Whoa!
I am very sorry about that. I actually tried to check my phone to see what time it was, and there was a video still on my screen. Sorry. I am very sorry about that. I'm very sorry.
Borky gets a phone call.
Moshi Mosh Borky Days.
You know that sometimes they can actually, like, if the celestial exists in the material plane, then that makes a whole other sort of relationship. Depends on where the celestial exists. I mean, it's very circumstantial. Most commonly, though, it's through dreams or through prayer is how they can communicate. When it's usually through dreams, it's then by the power of the celestial to command the conversation. If it's through prayer, it's kind of both ways. And then obviously with if the celestial exists in the material plane, you'd have to seek them out and talk to them, essentially. And for other planes, who knows?
I was thinking. I was wondering specifically if a patron can ever dissociate themselves with their Azamar.
Yes, they can. Sometimes they will. Usually, Azamar in that circumstance are called fallen Azamar. It usually means that the Azamar's gone rogue in most cases, or doesn't uphold the values of the celestial parent. You're not sure if that's what this is, but that is something that can happen. But usually, it is a very clear defiance. But the circumstances of it, you don't know quite how bad it is.
Sully,
Yeah.
you said you can still use your clerical powers, correct?
I mean, Orin hasn't abandoned me, but
Well, I think ever since the thing that happened, I think there's been a lot of reevaluation going on, and I think for the most, I think maybe the reason I think maybe Solar is just reevaluating his approach on all this. I mean, we only met the guy once, but well.
I mean, if Celestials can be flawed, maybe he's just trying to be a good dad, not doing a good job about it.
I know about that.
that's really bold to say. And I kind of agree. But
That's me, Mr. Bold.
speaking of which, you look like you've been beaten up again.
When am
Oh,
I not
boy.
getting beaten up?
Fair enough.
In fact, do you want to show him that little trinket that we found for you?
Drink.
What was that again?
Your sword, dude.
Oh,
The joke is you get beaten up so much you have a weapon that can actually
oh yeah.
yeah.
Activates
It
when you get
seems-
beaten up.
It seems fate has a sense of humor, and I came across this sword called Copy Cutter, and I pull it out. I let her see that there's no blade there.
That's not a sword.
Task
Well,
punches
not
him in
right-
the arm.
Ow,
Nothing happens.
dick!
I just
Sorry, I
punch him
thought
in the
that-
arm.
Taz just shrugs, goes, "Sorry, I thought that would work.
Oh,
I didn't want to glass you."
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Sorry.
It doesn't work that way. I think the sword knows creatures that I've associated as being friendly towards me.
Oh,
So even if you try to hit me or something, it won't take its form. But say if I get stabbed or if I get burned, a ethereal blade shows up that takes the form of whatever kind of damage I have sustained.
oh.
So it appears I'm actively being encouraged to get hit by things now.
That's really bad.
It is.
But somehow
I hope I never use this.
Yeah, me too. I mean, last time I remember is you got hit by lightning and then you were dead and then you flirted with me and it was kind of awkward. But I'm glad to see that you haven't had a near-death experience since then. Or at the
Oh,
very
really?
least.
I mean, he's got like a million scars to show it.
Well, let's not get too. Let's not make too many assumptions.
If you ever need a healer, there is an Orin temple in the
That would be
lower
helpful.
Clergy district. They heal for free. So if you ever
That would be helpful.
break an
But
arm or anything
most of the
like
time,
that.
I'm in mortal danger. I'm out in the wilderness.
That's scary.
Yeah.
well, it is kind of our
Honestly-
job.
My
though.
life.
Honestly, I don't miss it. I love having a bed. It's really nice.
This may not be the right time or place, Sully, but would there be any chance we could at least keep communications?
She kind of leans to where Brooke disappeared, leans back. She goes, "Just send letters now. I think we're good."
We do
As
have a
long as it'll be
mailbox.
accepting. Yeah, we do. We do have a carrier now.
Expect pseudo
Also-
dragons.
Oh, adorable. I will say this: with the Silver King coming, I'm allowed to invite some guests. Would you guys be interested in coming?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Eyes wide.
Borky says on the window, yes.
Oh, he's right there. Great. I think I'd like to invite you. It'd be nice to have some friends there. You know how Brooke said I was a piece in the game?
Yeah.
I might be a very important piece in that game.
Just remember, you're still a person.
I know. But I have to do what's best for you guys.
I want to insight check that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Same.
Never
God
mind.
damn it,
Oh wait,
no, you
oh,
guys-
oh, I got 7.
That is like my third nat 1 tonight.
22.
22. You beat out her 17. Task and Greckles, you're just like, okay, sure. She's probably just nervous about meeting a diplomat. Panic. There's nervousness there. You're not too familiar with it, but given what Brooke has said, as well as other things about the council deciding things, you wouldn't put it past the council to potentially bargain with Solly, with the Silver King potentially. That seems to be where her discomfort is coming from, is who the Silver King actually will be towards her, essentially.
Is Borky still in the window?
Yeah, he's fogging it up with his breath.
Greckles goes to the door.
He draws a frowny face.
Bork, you get in here. You apologize immediately.
Why? Was I wrong?
Yeah, you were. You were
Yeah,
wrong
you-
to say that. Your mouth got us in trouble yet again. Now get in here and apologize.
Borky looks up to the sky.
I think he was asking if he was incorrect, but
It's not a matter of right or wrong, Bork. It's doing the right thing.
Borky
think
just
it is
shouts loud, I'm sorry! There.
That was me slapping my head, by the way, not Solly. Solly just looks kind of befuddled, and she starts laughing, and she goes, nothing's changed.
No,
No.
nothing really
God,
has.
nothing
it?
has changed.
I will say this, I wouldn't mind seeing you guys in the middle districts. I think you guys could take advantage of it. I'll try and vouch for you, but,
I do think we should. I was actually about ready to write a letter to Abacus about that.
well, I mean, yeah, Abacus would be the person to send it to. We could, I mean, if I had some sort of semblance of power, I would definitely put a check mark on that. But I'm sure if I could convince Burke, I'm sure he would probably sign off on it too.
Tass just points to Panic. Let's just not sing happy birthday again to her.
Well, it won't be her birthday.
Remember what happened last time.
I do remember what happened last time, and she was not powerful enough to make me do shit.
That's true. Burke comes out from the back, just kind of adjusts his beard, kind of like he stops in front of a mirror and kind of fixes it.
Borky knocks
And-
on the window, breathes, and draws a frowny face. And Borky makes a face like, my bad.
Solly, we should go. And Solly kind of stands up and goes, yeah. It was nice seeing you all again, and best of luck with
Indeed.
everything.
It was a
Yeah.
pleasure.
Don't be a
Task.
stranger.
Yep.
Perhaps. Oh, Burke kind of turns to you. Yeah,
If there's anything that needs doing, you know where to find us.
I do. I'll let Doros know if anything arises.
Greckles just gives a nod.
Task will stand like almost at the ready and just look at Brock. Soldier, a broken body is worse than a broken mind. Get some drink in you. Get recreation. You need sleep.
Yeah, I've been told that quite a lot.
Then do it.
Hey, have a great day.
Here's a gold star.
Burke is gonna insight on that one. I don't even know what the hell you would roll for that on your end.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
I am not trying to be shitty. I'm just telling him to have a great day.
Okay. I gotta grab his wisdom super fast. I really hope his.
God, this is dangerous.
I really hope his character sheet did not reset. No, it did not. That is an 18 insight
Against-
on him
Against my persuasion.
against your persuasion.
I almost rolled religion for some reason.
Because it's right below
Persuasion.
persuasion.
You're losing that one.
20.
Brooke kind of stops and goes, how would you recommend I go about having a good day?
Well,
Stay positive.
Sneak out
Know
and go
that
on a
you-
panty raid.
Know that you have our support. And
Borky's in the window, sending good vibes.
Enjoy the people around you.
Bork kind of turns and looks at Sully, and Sully just kind of looks up at you, and then looks to Bork, and then looks back to you, and kind of like, oh, thumbs up. Like, yeah, totally knowing where this is going.
If nothing else, it was actually really good to clear all this up.
No.
With some exception, glares at Borky.
Did you say no?
No, he said, I know. I know. Sully has been adamant about this, and I've been stubborn. Part of my orc heritage. I apologize.
Well, to be completely candid, would letters be sufficient?
As long as we know what information is coming and going, yes.
Excellent. That's
But
all I could ask.
I will also be reading the letters because of political reasons.
Then we will be sure to also include "Hello, Brork" in all of our letters.
Great. I can't wait. Be sure to give a little heart at the end. That way.
Making note of that.
You heard him.
Borky heard that, and he's drawing one right now on the window.
Yeah, just like that. That'd be perfect. Sully, do you want to go to the park? Sully goes, yeah, that sounds good. It's like birds. Yeah, there's probably cardinals.
There's
Take
probably
care.
pigeons too.
Yeah, pigeons, my favorite bird.
Borky goes wide-eyed.
All right, Sully, here's your cloak. And he kind of like puts Sully's cloak on and kind of gestures her out and goes, it's nice seeing you. Make your way out. Do not stop anywhere. Please don't get me written up for this. And pick up your construct immediately.
Very well. After we retrieve our new clothing, we will go pick up the construct.
He's in the lower clergy district in a holding cell. All right, let's go. Ching sing. And as he stops, he turns to Charlie and goes, thanks, Dad. And Charlie goes, kind of gives him a mini salute. And ching, door closes. Charlie kind of turns to Sully and goes, he's a good kid.
He is a good kid.
Charlie sits down and goes, I found him on a mountaintop.
Oh. Let's hear it then.
Did you say that out loud? Oh, as you pull out your fan fiction book, go on.
Are we
No,
talking
not
about
like
somebody
that.
behind their? Are we talking about somebody behind their back as they just left?
No, but if you want to be his friends, I'd like you to know.
But Borky sticks his head into the front door. Is it okay? Is it safe to come in now?
Yes, you can come in.
Borky just kind of like Dark Souls rolls up to the.
Ding, ding, ding. The door closes behind you.
That was crazy, you know.
What are you?
No, Charlie points a finger at you, Bork. He goes, you need to learn how to watch your mouth.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Oh,
Oh, it's really. I
10
The
bludgeoning
panic-
damage.
Oh.
Panic puts a hand on Borky's shoulder and he says, "Welcome to the club."
Oh, it really hurt. Ow, ow, ow. Like Borky's like wincing. Ow. Oh. Like, oh, it's like.
Gonna need a Willow special for that one.
Yeah. You are disheartened. You have penalties on all wisdom checks. No, I'm just joking.
20 dad damage.
Taz looks over to Charlie. What are you willing to share?
I found him on a mountaintop. He was beaten half to shit. Orcs in Tricadia do not like any semblance of life or good. And that is what Brooke is to me and to himself. I found him on top of a mountaintop because he was trying to destroy it. He was 12. He wanted to. Sorry?
I was just Taz was just like, why was he trying to destroy a mountain?
Because the mountain was his actual father.
Oh.
Zali Vavos, the God Mountain, is a mountain peak in the ranges of the mountains of Tricadia.
Can
He
you
is
type that out?
Zali Vavos, sure. Zali Vavos, the God Mountain.
Aries.
Shut up.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. I was just like I couldn't let it go.
No, it's fine. Oh man. He was just punching the mountaintop. He kind of laughs at that. Says, yeah, I laugh now, but for him at the time, I mean, it was sad.
I mean, you're 12. You don't know any better.
I mean, an orc is mature by the age of 12. But even for him, he had a lot of growing to do. I found him there. I took him in. And boy, did people hate me for that.
Yeah, Chicadians, not really the most understanding.
No, Burke picked fights when he was young, and he had a trouble fitting in. He was an Asmar, yes, but an orc also, and that part of him he hates a lot. I can't blame him for it. Doesn't make it okay, but I understand. He means well, and that girl he means well to as well. They're kindred spirits, I think, in some way. They've lost their way, and they need someone to help them get back on track, I think. I just hope, and he turns to look at you, Greckles, you understand that.
Yeah.
I know that she's your friend as well, and I know that she's mentioned in the past that you two have been close. Just know other people might get close to her as well.
Look, Charlie. It's complicated, but I have my own love to look forward to. I just don't know if I'll ever see her again. But there was something about Sully. She reminded me of me. Growing up, lost, trying to fit in somewhere, trying to go somewhere that would be impossible to go back to. I can't explain it.
He walks over and puts a hand on your shoulder. It's exactly why I took a screaming orc home one night on top of a mountain. Same sort of thing.
It is interesting how fate moves us.
It is.
But I will say this. If your son does have feelings, well, I shouldn't be the one to get in the way.
Even then, it's up to the council. But...
And that's the hell of it, isn't it?
Politics is the way it is. Just sad story statement to make, but she's right.
To what extent would they control their relationship? It just seems maddening.
I mean, he sits down. I don't know the full details. I know that Isla and Brooke had the potential to be together. That was brought up in council meetings. Brooke did put in a consultation for that. He was considering it. Brooke is lonely. He is lonely.
The official can I have sex documents?
No. You're not even saying that as Borky, so
no,
I
no,
can't get mad at you for that.
I just.
No, it's
Can I has relationship.
It's more marriage. It's symbolic. It's connecting two clergies together and makes them stronger, more or less. Do you understand this? It's like merchants marrying their sons and daughters. It's the same sort of thing, except on a grander scale.
I don't know how the humanoid gods work, but since there is depictions of gods actually being walking around in the mortal realm, would the uniting of two of these Azamar together, would that actually strengthen the god in some way?
That is a good question, and I would love to know. Because I do wonder that myself.
Greckles is really distraught. He's really angry at hearing that, hearing how what should be something beautiful is just processed.
Yeah, we live in a world where even romance and marriage is a political move.
It shouldn't matter!
Agreed.
That's my cup. You just broke a cup. I'll put it on Bork's tap. It's fine.
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow!
You're just talking about... Wow, all right.
It shouldn't
job.
matter. It just shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be that.
Have you ever heard the story about the wolf and the dog?
No, I haven't.
It's a super simple story. And Brooks talked about it. Isla's talked about it. A long time ago, there was a wolf and a dog. The dog lived in a doghouse and had food and everything it could have ever wanted, and had people who loved it. And the wolf was by itself. It could go anywhere it wanted to and had a hard time finding food. One day, the wolf and the dog met, and the wolf said to the dog, "Look at all these fabulous things you have. You have people who love you. You have a warm bed to sleep on, and food." And the wolf asked, "How can I have that? How can I have that?" And the dog said, "You can have it all, but you just have to put this chain around your neck." And to that, the wolf left, saying it would rather starve than put the chain around its neck. Asimar have a difficult life, but they are catered to. They have homes. They're welcome in any temple, really. But the flip side of that is they don't get to choose too much later on. And you guys, you have to fight for what you want. You have to battle for it, but you're free.
So that's what she meant.
So what happened to the wolf?
He was free. He continued on. He lived his harsh life.
Did he find love? I'm just wondering.
What is with you and love? Oh my goodness.
That's nothing.
Just he's twiddling his fingers.
That's nothing.
Anyway, I need to clean up and reopen the place. The privacy special tends to cost me a few customers.
Very well. We'll take our leave then.
Before I go, and
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to him and like get up in his ear. Just, you're from Tricadia, yes?
Yes, I was the captain of Tricadia Capital.
Does the name Grimtongue ring any bells?
No.
Okay. Thanks for your business.
You like yell in his ear, and he like kind of like rubs his ear, like, "Oh, it's just okay."
Well, I lean away before I say that.
All right, that's good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Take care.
All right, let's go pick up our clothing and go get logged.
Yeah, let's go to the slammer.
Okay.
Do we want to split?
So-
Out of character, do we want to split up and go to these two things separately, or do we want to do this?
Let's go together for
Okay.
the sake.
for everyone?
So where are you going first? You want to meet Weimar, or do you want to meet up with 9?
That's up to you guys. I don't think it matters that much.
Which one's on the way? Which one's the first one on the way home?
Nine's the robot.
And 9 is your construct seamstress.
Yeah,
sure,
our
whatever.
other weaponry and shit, that's closer to home, so we want to do 9 first.
Yeah, plus, I would like to not be cold anymore.
All right, so you show up to 9's. You had 3 things ordered. You had a jacket for Panic. You had the outfit for Tarisk, and then you had the outfit for yourself. Is what you had ordered. Okay, I'm just double checking. All right, so you show up. Currently, the dwarven woman is shoveling out snow. I forgot her name, which is bad.
Uh-oh.
Dwarf
She's
McLady.
Dwarf McLady. She's shoveling out snow. She was one of your students. There's a huge list of names, and she's one of them. And she's just currently kind of busy. You see inside, sitting cross-legged next to like what looks like a kind of like a low burning forge, is 9's currently holding a glass of wine, like swirling it around.
But she can't drink it. She's a robot.
She's got a glass in her hand, so
I mean, you still got to be classy.
It's all about presentation.
good. You've returned.
Yes, we just wanted to see how progress was.
Progress has been excellent. Step forward, one with the horns.
I assume that's me. I
Yes,
step
that is
forward.
you, as you're the only one in this vicinity with horns.
Get in here, you.
All right, I step forward.
Remove this filth, and she like gestures towards the jacket you're currently wearing.
All right, but don't burn this one.
She grabs it, and do you want to stop her? She's gonna throw it into the forge.
I'm gonna mage hand it as soon as it leaves her hand.
Okay, it poof, and then gently like goes over like about 60 degrees and then lands on top of a table. Very well, but this is your choice to live in inadequacy.
Oh my god!
I'm keeping it for sentimental value. I'm not gonna wear it again.
Ugh, emotions. You watch as Nines gets up, throws the wine glass into the forge fire. It explodes in a mini explosion, and she walks over and opens a chest and pulls out a absolutely exquisite dragon leather jacket with dragon cufflinks, metal brass cufflinks, a collar with a cufflink as well, and a chain coming down. She brings it over to you folded. Don your new outfit.
But I Dawn!
All right. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on.
Okay. It's a perfect fit. It is actually frightening how well it fits. The buttons are all aligned. Everything is like completely stitched perfectly. It's almost mechanical in its nature. Express your comfort.
I feel really uncomfortable around you.
I
I was
feel.
not speaking to you, one with no style.
Do you have clothing? Do you sell clothing here? Go, keep going. Answer.
I feel like I'm dressed to the nines.
Excellent, you know our slogan. That does not get you a discount.
Shit.
That is a jacket of acid resistance, so you are now resistant to acid.
Yeah, that's dope.
How long is the jacket?
How long did you want it to be?
Probably
Like-
going past my butt, maybe.
All right, yeah, it goes about like right above the knee a little bit, like halfway up the knee.
Okay, silly question, by the way. Is there just any like just general use stuff, general use jackets there?
No, it is like bolts of fabric. It's like a custom place, like a tailor shop. It's not like a clothing shop.
Borky's like just looking at Panic, kind of like, oh, he looks really cool. Damn it. Borky looks down because 9 really got him there. Shit.
I can feel your jealousy running through my runic components.
What we
If
talking
only
about?
I could one day be this fierce.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about your feeling of inadequacy, your lack of winter attire, your, frankly, and she kind of flicks your chest, brave yet pathetic appearance.
Let me just watch what you say. You might be rude accidentally.
Come on, Borky. Borky, you're practically green with it.
Borky's red in the face.
I can see you. Bear. You would look excellent in bear fur. A bear fur cape, one resting on your shoulder. Perhaps even a cowl.
Oh, well, do I want that, Panic? Do I want a cowl?
I think you'd look great in the cowl, big guy.
Okay, yes.
Excellent. Get me a bear.
Shit,
So what a
Tash,
task.
do we have any of that left?
No, Borky, we don't.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I'll hit you up when I kill something.
Excellent. Any other large animal may do.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, Tash, did you want that thing you got last time?
You, the short one.
Tess steps forward.
T-pose.
Damn.
Money, no.
Very well.
All right. The moment both your arms go up, it's like a flash and you are wearing a new garment. You are wearing a large, almost cape-like robe. It is sheepskin on the inside. So it's like got nice, soft, like sheep's wool inside of it. It goes around the entire collar. There's a hood that comes up and actually perfectly, there's even a hook that latches to your helmet. So you can actually like bring up the hood. It's kind of got this front sort of beak kind of piece of fabric to it. You just literally attach that to your helmet so it stays on. There's also holes as well where the helmet's like embellishments can come through.
Excellent.
The top part is kind of like a nice leather set, almost like splinted armor in a way, but it is leather armor. that runs down also has some insulation to it. It does come with a set of pants. They are actually kind of baggy. They're red, with kind of like a red-green sort of stripe pattern to them, which lead down to a set of leather, what looks like boots essentially, but your two of your nails kind of come out. So you actually do have some traction with your kobold nails. But it's kind of like a weird sandal slipper kind of combo. It's warm. It's definitely warm. And yeah.
As long as it's insulated, they're going on everything.
It's warm. Yeah, it's super, super warm.
Excellent.
And then for your four-legged companion.
And she brings out like a parcel to you. Because Taurus not there.
Yeah.
I gift wrapped it for you.
Thank you very much. Your efforts are excellent. They're just fantastic.
They are perfect.
Yes, very well. They are perfect.
You can see like some of like the runes kind of glow, like almost to be like, haha, yeah. Like almost
Yeah.
like blushing in a way.
I made the robot blush. I made Etna mode robot blush. Yeah.
During
What
this whole
else do you demand of me?
During this whole time, Greckles has just been unimpressively just looking at the fabric and like thumbing through it.
I personally don't feel we have any more need of your services as of right now, but your work will most likely be used in the future.
If you bring back any material, I will use it. Just be sure to bring back,
And she turns to Borky.
enough.
Good to know.
Thank you. She was talking to me, Task.
Immediately, Nine just kind of like goes over and begins to goes over to the rolls of fabric and looks down to you, Greg, and goes,
Move.
You just have no luck with robots, do you, Bird?
No, apparently I don't. It's hard to find some with good tastes.
Just Greckles walks out the door.
Those are bold words from a dusty old feather boa trapped in the back of my closet.
Please tell me, he's at the door and he stops.
Wow, did it just get colder in here?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, it did, and I'm wearing the sheepskin.
all right, you
If
guys
you-
head out.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you think I care that much about my appearance, then you are sorely mistaken.
Don't start a fight you can't finish. You're 0 for 2
Oh,
1 already.
you're one to talk after everything.
yes, I am. Borky grabs him by the hand and walks out.
No, Greckles doesn't let you.
No,
Greckles is angry at you, son.
Okay, strength check. I'll strength check you then, man.
I will dodge out the way. I wouldn't let you
acrobatics
get close.
versus athletics. Go ahead for your
I would
shenanigans.
not let you get close.
16. Athletics.
24.
Yeah, he's got you in a headlock, Greckles. You're being dragged away.
Okay.
Let's get log, children.
I love you, Goomba.
Well, before we do that,
Such
can I
hot
pick?
water.
Is my pick ready?
You're what?
My pick.
Oh, with Weimar?
Yeah.
You want to visit him?
Are we
Just real
closer to
quick.
that? Yeah. If we're closer to that, then we may as well.
Yeah, he's
Because
just
we
down
can-
the road. Yeah, he's just down the road from Nines. He pointed you in the direction of Nines because it was close.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so yeah, let's just go get the axes and the pick. Oh wait, no, the axes aren't gonna
Okay.
be done, right?
You don't know. You can go in and check though.
Okay, well, let's go pick up that pick then.
All right, you open up the door. Immediately, you see Weimar, and he kind of stands up. He goes, "Oh, hey, you're here. Excellent. I got 2 things done for you. Actually, 3 technically.
Yay.
Borky, I
Borky,
got
let's
one
go.
of these.
Borky, let's
and
go
he-
of Borky. Let's go of Crackles finally.
I would still be making checks that way if we were gonna walk down the road.
I'm just imagining I just imagined while I was dragging you in a headlock, you were just pretty much doing
no, I would be-
Gmod flailing.
No, he'd be reaching for the knife, contemplating.
Okay.
Weimar sets down what looks like kind of like a ring box. He sets that down. He also sets down a gorgeous hand axe. It is made out of the dragon's claws, and the front part, the actual bladed part of the axe, is made with the dragon's claw. It's been like filed down to actually be a sharp edge. So like the curl of the claw is the front of the axe, and then there's like a wooden part, and it's like attached where the claw would basically meet the actual cartilage or what have you of the actual paw of the dragon.
Okay.
and it's gorgeous. It's like an ivory white almost, absolutely gorgeous. So that's done, and then he puts down an arrow as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he kind of like dusts his hands off. He goes, first of all, there's this, and he opens up the ring box to show the pick. It is a perfect, like almost obsidian black dragon scale pick. It has the initials in it, and it seems to have some sort of like not real gold, but some sort of kind of like semi-precious.
So fool's gold.
Fool's gold, yeah, like some sort of pseudo gold in the signature of it, and he kind of just like gently pushes that towards you because it's very, very nice. He pushes the axe towards you, Borky.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give my guitar a little test strum.
I see what you did there.
That's really good.
That's good.
Borky just holds the axe in his hand. How's this? Oh, Panic. It sounds beautiful. How's it feel?
Is it special in any way?
You don't know.
Mm.
Feels good in the hand though.
Oh, this. I can use this.
Borky.
Hearing all of his allies get excited, you see like a proud, like almost father-esque smirk on Task's face.
Ooh. So is the
That
other
axe
axe?
pretty sexy, Borky.
Yeah, yo, just look. So Borky's just holding. How big does the axe look in his hand?
It's pretty light. It's pretty small. It's about the size of like a moderate hatchet.
Okay, so if it's hooked, that means like Borky can pretty much just punch with it, pretty much.
No.
Okay.
Is it specifically for throwing like function, like speaking
It
with
is.
functionality? So,
It is like a small hand axe. It is a throwable hand axe.
It's a hatchet.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
but
damn good.
is it possible to just melee with it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's a light weapon,
Ooh.
so you absolutely can.
Borky's just nodding at it. This is great. Oh,
And
Borky.
it's very light too.
Dang. Perfect. Borky's kind of flipping it in the air a couple times. Oh, and Borky reaches into his bag of holding because he remembers something. Borky pulls out the skull goblet, just sets it down there. Just don't touch that. And Borky pulls out the Hellhound core.
Oh,
This is a Hellhound core.
okay.
Dude,
Please keep that away from my children.
No, hold on. They might like it. But what I'm thinking is, what do you do with a Hellhound core?
You find a wizard or a mage who knows what to do with the Hellhound core. I deal in natural materials, not magical,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Okay, thank
Borky,
you.
this would be a willow thing.
Okay, no worries. Borky puts the Hellhound core back and grabs the skull goblet. Oh, this skull goblet? You're wondering what it's for? Let me tell you. Someone
He
said
like
this word.
pushes you away,
Wow.
and he looks to you, Task, and goes, and this is a prototype, so let me know how this works for you. And he hands you an arrow, Task.
Oh, thank you.
It has a very, very large arrowhead. It's a dragon's spine. It looks like it's been like almost curved to a point. It's almost like a weird giant lance in a way.
Ooh.
He goes, give that a try. Tell me how it works, and I'll work on the other ones for you.
Very well. Anything particular I should know about when hunting things?
Durability is more the concern. These are pretty brittle. And maybe don't eat what you shoot with this, just in case.
Out of character, really quick, what was the commission time for the dagger? I couldn't remember if that was like 1 or 2 weeks.
It's gonna be a couple weeks. He
Okay.
got one axe done. He got an arrow done, which was a miracle. And then the pick, he did it like in like 20 minutes. Like 20 minutes
Gotcha.
to do something
Silly
like that.
question. Now for the axe, real fast. Sorry, we're going over our equipment real fast here, guys. The axe, should I add it to my inventory?
I will throw one into your inventory right now.
Okay, cool. Is
as
there anything?
to
Is it
what
just?
you
It's just a really. It's just a throwing axe, right?
It's just a really, really nice throwing axe. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
This guy doesn't really make like magical items. He can make items that kind of have a naturalist effect, like acid or like that sort of thing.
Okay.
Or poison.
Gotcha.
But beyond that, he doesn't quite do certain things.
All good.
Okay, Monty, there is one more thing. Now that Talk actually just reminded me, I do actually want to run back to nines. Do
Uh-oh.
I wondered why you no-selled it when I mentioned the helmet.
Yeah.
The helmet. Well, wouldn't you want to talk to him because he's the armor? Jesus, who do you talk to about that?
Probably Willow, honestly.
About the crown?
Yeah.
Making it a helm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It is
okay.
magical.
Okay, fair enough.
It is a magical item technically. So, yep.
Okay.
All right. So that's one axe, and you have one of the arrows. He has enough material to attempt to make 2 more. I mean, natural 20 maybe should have made 2, but we'll see. That was for time completion. Sorry, I'm just looking at my people who are making you things book.
That's all good.
Oh my god.
All right.
This is such a great game.
All right, Weimar kind of like sits back and goes, all right, well, that's all I got for you so far. If you want to give me some more time, probably get the rest of this. Honestly, if you just wait a week, like everything should be done.
That should be fine.
Yeah. You guys are the only people who really hire me, so.
That's unfortunate. Should we advertise for you?
No, this is a hobby. I got 2 kids and a wife. This is a hobby. So, you know.
If you ever change your mind and make this into an establishment, then please let us know.
Hey guys,
Maybe once the kids get older, but
I think this is his escape from his kids and wife.
Borky,
I love my wife. I love my wife. She's great.
Oh, it's
The kids are good, but they're napping upstairs. But they're a handful. You know, takes a village.
Very well. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem. And like I said, give me a week. You can pop in if you like. It's just, faster if you just give me the week.
If I shoot something within that week, I'll let you know how the results are.
That's what I like to hear.
Have
Take
a good
care.
one.
You guys set out back out into the snowy streets.
I
All right, let's
cast
go.
Identify on my pick to see if it has any mystical properties.
The pick itself is resistant to acid, so it won't melt in acid, but beyond
Well,
that,
that's good.
nothing else.
It's an acid pick lock. Lock pick. Blah.
Words.
More like a screwdriver. You can't really pick a lock with something flat and wide like that.
Not
but
with that attitude. With a well-placed 20, anything's possible.
Fair enough.
That's the unfortunate aspect of this game.
All right, where are we heading?
We're gonna go pick up our idiot robot son.
Oh yeah, idiot robot son. All right, you guys head to the clergy district. You see many like kind of priests and whatnot, kind of shoveling off snow, kind of knocking icicles that have already formed on different parts of like the awnings and things like that. As you walk, all of you can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Oh, absolutely.
Alrighty.
Okay.
13.
12.
Perception.
13.
Here I go.
12.
Well,
It's a
Jeez.
12 and 13 day, but hey, a 13 I think is gonna pass because she's kind of standing out in the open. You see Helena currently like shoveling off the front steps of the Orin Temple. The one you've passed by before where the priest was kind of like, hello. She's just kind of shoveling snow.
Hi, Helena.
Oh, hi. She kind of waves. Then she kind of like notices you, Panic kind of waves to you a little bit more seriously because she knows you a bit better.
Hey, how's it going?
It's cold.
Yeah, crazy weather we're having, right?
Yeah, no, it's nuts. We have
It's
to do
winter.
a few. Yeah, well, winter is a busy time of year for Orin temples usually. I mean, this one not so much. So we're doing some, sermons, things like that.
But check out Panic's fetch new outfit.
That's a nice jacket.
Model it for us. Model it for us, Panic.
Panic starts voguing,
Yeah, excellent, excellent.
casting prestidigitation to make like spotlights around him and shit.
Well, Helena does kind of that wide gate like smile, like, that's nice, son. Like that sort of like, she's like, that's cool. That's really cool. I think Zarv would love a jacket like that.
Oh, have you seen him again?
No. I just, I've seen his music. So,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
I still need to get in touch with that guy. I just can't figure out how.
If he's performing, I'll let you know.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Okay. Anyway, I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
And if you see Captain Doros, tell him I'll be late for work tomorrow, but don't worry, I'll send a bird if not.
All right. Before we go, actually, I'm gonna run up to Helena.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna get real quiet next to her.
She looks nervous, like, okay.
I heard what you said in the sewers about how you didn't think you were attractive anymore.
I mean, half of me is, I guess.
And I feel really shitty about that. So
She like puts her hand over your mouth.
no, I
Look,
block
it's
her from
fine.
doing that.
It's panic. It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
I mean, you did something nice for me, so I want to do something nice from you. And Panic pulls out his ticket to the Romantian. Here's a free pass for a spa day for you.
She takes it. I don't know this place. Where is this?
It was Middle Entertainment District, I think.
Oh.
If you have the pass, I'll let you in.
You don't need to do this. It's fine.
No, I don't. But I am.
Look. All right. Okay. Fine. She kind of smiles and pockets it.
Treat yourself.
Treat
Yeah.
yo
Trying to.
self.
Doros and Welch got me ice cream after the mission.
Oh, you deserved it. Whew. Man,
Yeah.
what a
That
crazy.
was- I almost died. That thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
she points to Borky like, if he didn't kill it, I was probably dead.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
Borky got stabbed with its crown horn thing. That was
That was-
nuts.
yeah, that was crazy. Tass is gonna wear that as like a helmet, I think, actually.
It's
That's
true.
That's impressive.
Mm.
Anyway, I should let you go and
Yeah,
Thanks.
I've been to the Romantian before. Spa treatment.
Mm.
You'll feel like $1 million. You'll look like $1 million. Just
Treat yo self.
treat yourself. Yes.
okay. I will try.
All right.
Once I get done shoveling all of the snow in the world, apparently. She goes back to kind of shoveling.
All right.
You leave.
Yeah.
We walk
Okay.
inside.
You go down, go down the steps. Eventually, you go through. You see the various different temples. You see Uspa, and all the Uspin clerics are just like, "Yeah, snow!" They're all like throwing snow at each other, and,
Making
like,
snow angels.
They're making snow Azamars and all kinds of things. Most of them are dwarves. A few humans. A couple of elves are just like, "Ugh, like, come on."
Oh, fun in my presence.
The other temples, Ilene and whatnot, you do see as well. The Hoketh one is closed. It's actually like barred up at the moment. There's no one to be found. There's not even a guard there. And then the other ones are fairly busy. The most craziest one is the Uspa one. They are having a field day. Sorry, someone said they wanted to look out for something or see something.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we actually really quickly have a bio break?
Yes, absolutely. I'm so sorry.
All right, go faster. Okay,
I need to eat some spaghetti. My dinner's right here.
go eat your
Just
spaghetti.
I realized I gave a nun a ticket to a brothel.
You did.
All right, I'm gonna.
It was for spa treatment.
But hey, you know, it's all right.
It cost a hell of a lot more than that poster did.
The poster you gave away on me.
He gave to Scarble, so now it's in somewhere in between the walls, mouse hole, in the various mouse holes that Scarbles has made.
In a shrine somewhere.
There's an ant maze in our fucking wooding, in the siding of our house.
I just imagine like the building goes, "Arr," and you're just like, Scorbles. She's like destroying the foundation. Oh man.
That could be a
colony,
dungeon
but
all
for
on its own.
goblins.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
The scarb holes.
So, Zito, how are you?
Can't talk about eating spaghetti.
Well,
I'm
hurry up and touch on your spaghetti.
I'm fine.
I don't give a shit what anyone says. Scarbles is like best girl.
Scarbles is great. That's why I was just like, why are we? This woman needs to be hired. She needs to
Right.
be here.
I can't wait for something either tremendously good or tremendously bad happen between her and Skinny.
I feel like she would out sass circles around Scarbles that Scarbles wouldn't know what to do with herself.
Probably, but I mean that'd be a hell of a time to watch. Just saying. Oh boy. What the hell are we gonna do with the rest of the day/week?
I've got plenty
I don't know, but you know what? I am glad. I just realized this, and I hate myself that I realized this. I'm happy that we've just transformed Scarbles into our own personal mole from Atlantis.
Oh my god. So, Zito, let's talk about some current events. How did you feel about E3?
In accordance with what happened last year, a very nice surprise.
Yeah.
Last year's was abysmal. This year, I was half expecting a lot of the shit to be... A lot of the stuff here for this year, I've expected it to be a lot worse. Everything has been a pleasant surprise, except for, EA, because what?
Well, I mean, EA's always been a relative disappointment.
Yeah, so...
I was actually happy with Microsoft's, Microsoft's,
Presentation,
yeah. Sorry, I'm tired.
No, it's fine.
God.
Yeah, I'm not an Xbox person, and even I was just like, there's some decent stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: is that I said the one thing that everyone finds controversial, that everyone I've told this, that I think Ubisoft did a way better job than Bethesda, because I've been gauging this entire E3 based on who the fuck has actual gameplay.
That's fair. Real quick. Hi guys, I'm back. I'll do some bit call-outs real quick, if that's cool. Well, is everyone here or?
Monty's not here yet.
I want to thank for.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Igor829, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Rianuzuka, thank you for 1,000 bits. Arapen, thank you for the 500 bits. Paladin and Boris, thank you for the 500 bits. And Dark Lord Popa, thank you for the 2,000 bits, dude. Simon the Pyro, thank you for the 550 bits. Faded MCEL, thank you for the 500 bits. Zephyrus, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 12,000 bits. Sully's back. Ah, woo! Alrighty. And also, hydrate yourself. Guys, hold on. I got a giant bottle of spicy water. Let's have a listen here. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Codename Chaz, thank you for the 500 bits.
All right, we're good to go.
Yep, I'm back.
All right. As you guys proceed forward through the Clergy district, you see all the different temples. A few stand out more than others. There's a few small shrines for some lesser gods. You do notice one shrine in particular is a shrine to actually roll a religion check if anybody wants to try and identify one person amongst yourselves. Cito?
Oh, well.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear the.
You had to eat his spaghetti. He had to go get his spaghetti.
I didn't know that there was a stipulation on this roll. So
Spaghetti.
So Greckles, you're gonna look at it. Okay. We're gonna wait until Task comes back.
We didn't wait to see if Zito was back. We didn't wait.
No, I thought he was here. He was talking.
Wow. We're gonna be like.
I heard him in the background.
Somebody touched.
I still hear him in the background.
I'm just expecting just a sound of someone falling and a crunch sound and oh fuck my spaghetti in the distance. I don't know why, but when you hear someone shout in dismay in the distance after dropping something, it's the funniest thing in comedy for me. It's like what?
It's like that one. Remember that? I can't remember how long ago was that. There was a time I tripped on my fish's siphon, my siphon on stream once. And I fell over. I didn't hurt myself. I actually caught myself in my fall, but it just sounded like I died. And I was like, people are always like, man, you're really clumsy. I'm like, I don't know if I am. I really don't. But
I was so worried you actually injured yourself. I was like, are you
fine.
Is this the first D&D injury that's happened on a live stream? Ah!
You need to hang out with my wife more.
Oh man, is she trip on things?
She's absolutely she's the most accidental prone person I've ever met, and it's the cutest goddamn thing ever.
Ugh. I'm also notorious for being a display destroyer. That was my name to fame back when I was working at the first pet store. If we ever got a fancy display for an item, I would always be the one to accidentally break it every single time.
I'm just imagining this perfectly.
Wait, Zito's back.
Oh, Zito, we totally didn't start the game at all without you.
We didn't know you were here. We thought you were still here. We kept going.
I'm sorry. I said I'll be right back because I wanted to just scarf down my spaghetti and put it in the sink.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Anyway, now back to the game. So Greckles did the roll for the religion. You see a little shrine, and you recognize the symbol as being for Telentura, which is the god of good luck.
God, this is a
And-
crazy pantheon. Can you type that out?
Talentura, that's been mentioned before,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, that's right. That's
Talentura.
right. That's right.
Mhm. A lot of gamblers love Talentura, as well
That's
as like
right.
betting man, bookers, things like that. There's like a little shrine next to what appears to be a temple of Liberacia, and basically people have left like various different things. Flattened, four-leaf clovers, a few things of gold. No one's touching it. Obviously.
Leprechauns, what?
Greckles is actually gonna put 100 gold on that.
Alrighty, you ting, 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 drop 100 gold into the bowl, and nothing happens.
Well, I didn't expect anything to, but
A man comes out and says, "Thank you."
how cool would that be if a tiny
A
person just came
A
out?
little gnome in green just walks out. Oh, tidy.
Moving on.
Eventually, you guys make your way to a very familiar holding prison. You immediately are brought back to memories of Gomar.
Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Slammer sound.
Yeah. You remember this place in particular? It is actually like a underground prison holding place. Who would like to go first?
Borky would love to. Borky's taking. Borky.
All right.
Borky goes up to the window.
There's no window. It's like an iron wrought door, and then you open up, and it leads to steps going down into essentially a dark basement prison.
Where is the concierge to ask about release?
As you get down to the bottom of the steps, there is a desk there, and there's currently what appears to be a human young man.
Hello, young human. I am here to release the small blue one with the tiny feet, and probably mentioned Oriara a couple times.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll go get him.
Yeah,
He gets
yeah.
up.
Do you have a form of release?
Yes, here you are. I pass it to him.
Thank you,
Oh,
Pask.
okay.
Places it
Cute.
down.
He folds it and he opens like a folder and he kind of tucks it in. He goes,
I'll be right back.
he gets up off the seat, he leaves. And then after a while, you hear like noises coming down the hall, and you watch as holding him by the cuff of his robes, I guess. Log is currently dangling in the hands of the man, and he's like, "Hi!
Hi there. Did you join a gang?
No, I went to jail." And the guy goes,
Okay.
"No, we put you in the drunk tank." And Log goes on. He goes, "I established a pecking order. You were by yourself."
We apologize, sir. He's harmless. His protocol is harmless, but he's just a little loud. That's all you have to worry of him.
No.
Yeah, no.
Log, did you find the toughest guy and did you punch him?
I did. I punched myself.
Okay, good.
I'm so proud of our child.
He puts Log down, and Log like walks over to you. He goes, "All right, next time, if he has a permit of preaching, then he can do whatever. We have allocated spots for such things. It's just to prevent."
Where would we get that?
You talk to a clergy that he is a part of, and they should be able to write you up one.
It's like the first one, though.
Then that's a cult, and we can't.
Oh,
allow
let's
that.
hold on.
All right, hold on.
Look, I'm not.
No.
No, I'm not saying it's a cult. I'm just saying that's why you need a thing.
The next thing you're saying, me worshipping this porcelain penguin is a cult.
Wait,
Pulls up.
Yeah, no, that is exactly what that is.
No, it's not.
Wait,
Rogi, that's a cult.
didn't Brork say there was a temple to
I
Oriara
was about
somewhere
to
in the
say,
south?
all we have to do is go to Bolton. We'll be fine.
There is?
Yeah, we were actually going to tell you about it when we got you out of jail.
I should go there right now.
No, you should not. You are going to wait.
Oh, but that takes forever. It's like forever all the time.
Log, one of the key things about being a good clergyman is understanding diligence and patience.
But you're not a clergyman. How do you know that?
Are you a clergyman?
Borky just points and laughs.
No, but this city has laws. This city has laws, Log, and you have to abide by them if you wish to preach properly. We can't keep bailing you out of the situation more than once. There might be a time where if this happens again, we can't help you.
I can bust myself out of jail, no problem.
And the guy looks really concerned about that. Like, wait, what? Like,
No,
Log, that too is illegal.
Oh, I'm learning stuff every day.
Yes.
Borky turns to the guy. Do you have a book with the laws?
No, but if you are curious about particular laws, you can consult your local Avon temple if
so
there's
much
something
running
specific.
around.
Ah, good. Well, let's get Doros to talk to him.
Everyone has a good hearty laugh, I'm guessing. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. We left him with Hot Rod into Hot Springs.
Log, we'll have someone talk to you and explain to you the laws of this city.
Okay.
Okay then. Take my hand. We're leaving.
For now, you will come back to the tavern with us.
Okay. He takes your hand. Do not pick me up.
I will not pick you up.
Good.
Fine then.
You guys leave. The guy, like the desk worker, just scratches back and is like, "That's fucking weird." All right, sits back down.
I guess go home then.
All right, guys, heading back to the home sweet
To the
home.
sweat Durgans.
Yeah, at this point, it's kind of getting to about sundown.
Well, it's getting cold then.
It's getting really freezing cold. For those of you who don't have winter attire, it is definitely shaking.
Is Borky's teeth a chattering?
Oh yeah, tusks too.
Tusk is with us? No, I'm joking.
Why are you vibrating?
It's because I thought just going bare chest would attract the ladies. So far, it has not worked at all.
Is that like a mating ritual thing?
Kinda.
Well, what I've learned about getting ladies is that you need to tweet the loudest.
What?
And also have lovely plumage.
Borky just looks at Greckles.
Greckles doesn't reciprocate any of that.
You sure?
Or, you could, like, be a good hunter.
Actually, I drank the spicy tea, so I'm not.
You're not cold. You're not cold, actually. No, it's only Greckles who's cold.
Damn.
Did we not get winter attire when we had the change to season 2?
No, you had
Was
to buy
that
it.
not the whole point?
No, you have to buy it.
We got fall attire.
Yeah, you got fall.
Oh,
attire.
that was fall attire. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of game mechanics. You gotta keep up.
Yeah, there's a fundamental difference between jackets and hoodies.
You guys eventually make. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. You make your guys' way back to your guys' tavern.
Where is Tarisk? The good boy needs his sweater.
He is currently in the doghouse, but the moment you see the doghouse, Log takes off running, like squeezes his way into the doghouse, and like Taurus kind of shifts to the side, like what's happening? And eventually Taurus is kind of kicked out a little bit.
Tarisk.
Just kinda stands there.
I call him out.
He like gallops towards you.
All right, I attach him his new clothing.
It's hard to explain what exactly it looks like. It's a lot like a rescue dog attire, almost in a way, like medieval rescue dog. It's almost like
So from Dragon Age, the giant fucking like worm dog things that look like they could like eat a fucking Komodo dragon in one bite, like those things with a jacket. With like a lace jacket. Yeah.
It's kind of like the Mastiff art in the book. Like it's like a really nice like fabric based like insulated sort of like pet jacket essentially. It goes all the way down the length of his tail with like straps that go underneath. So his chest isn't covered, but the back is covered, and his head is covered as well. There's also goggles. You can like put down goggles if you want for him.
Aw.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Does he appear like he's in a lot more better shape than he was before?
You assume so. I mean, it's hard to tell with him because he's not really expressive.
Because one eye's looking one way and the other the other.
Yeah, you do notice the icicle hanging off of his lolling tongue kind of melts and falls off. So you assume, yeah, he's good.
Okay, that's much better. All right, well, he can come inside if he wishes.
Yeah, he follows you inside. Louis Strong's working the door at the moment. No other guard, just him. It appears to be the night shift, so.
Hey, Louis Strong, how was your day?
Cold.
Cool.
Borky nods and just walks in.
Okay, you walk in. The moment you open the door, you are met with warm hearth fire, the smell of ale, the smell of fresh cooked roasts and foods and chicken. Quite a few patrons. Not like absurd amounts. The place isn't packed, but you do see quite a decent amount of people. There's a couple dwarves from work who are just kind of talking over, a pint of ale, and there's a few other people who are just kind of eating food. You see Ben, the blacksmith from across the street, currently what appears to be eating dinner with Big Guy, who is just staring down at a plate of food.
How big does he look in the tiny chair he's in?
Pretty big. He sits kind of oddly, just because of the way he was built. He's very minimal in his design, but he sits. He's decently tall. He's probably about like 6'8", 6'7", around there. He's fairly tall. I'm just gonna find some tavern music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. And immediately you see Scarlet, get out of the way! She's like running,
Whoa,
leaving between
Jesus!
your guys' feet. And she like tosses out food to like three women who are currently kind of talking, who look kind of like adventurers of their own regard. And she kind of zips in and out. You do see Hostrad currently sitting like an emo kid in the corner with his arms crossed, his shoulders hunched up, his face all scowly.
Does he have his hood up? Please tell me he has his hood
He's a
up.
cobra, so he's always got his hood up. Come on.
Cass will walk in front of him. Oh, this is a good start.
Don't patronize me.
Oh, shut up. Have something warm to drink.
But you're
I
our
have privilege
patron.
of Scarples.
But you're our patron at this place.
Do I get free drinks?
Does he? Hold on.
He gets one for employment.
One.
That'll do.
One per day?
One per day.
One per day.
One a day. Yeah, one a day sounds good.
Scarples, get him something warm to drink.
All right,
God!
sounds good. She zooms off.
My God! Like between the legs.
Greckles actually goes to sit down next to him.
Don't sit down to me. No, don't go in.
Greckles then holds up 200 gold.
Are you sure?
Go on.
Just thought I would get you something a little extra to drink. Seems like you need it.
Was my information useful?
It was useful, and you have my gratitude for that, for what that may or may not be worth.
I'll take it.
Good deal.
Takes
Hand it
the
over.
money. He leans back.
Borky goes up pretty much while they're doing that. Borky's gonna go up to the front and like pull out his hag goblet and like just motion to Helga, please fill it with booze.
You don't say that out loud?
No, while they're having a conversation, that's what he's doing.
There are words that should be coming out of your mouth right now.
Please, can I have alcohol?
Good, you're learning. She like pours some alcohol into it.
You work for us.
Oh, Borky walks away.
Helga, we were told that you were a little under the weather.
You do know she has rings on her eyes. Just, I am good enough to work for now. Just really tired.
I would like you to tomorrow find the nearest cleric and get you checked.
Why?
This has been happening with Vel, too. I'm afraid that we might all be succumbing to some kind of illness.
But that means the tavern will be closed tomorrow.
Then so be it.
Well, we could run the tavern, right?
You do not have a license.
But we own it. I just don't get laws.
Helga, we can close down for one singular day. Your health is way more important than that.
All right, if this is what you would like, very well.
Hey, it's better to it's better for it to be closed down for one day than to have it be closed down for like a week because they're ill or something.
She just looks really like meh about the whole thing.
She
She kind of nods, like, all right, fine.
I'm gonna do another check again to see if maybe maybe I can figure out what the hell is going on right now.
Medicine.
Medicine. That is a 20.
Nice.
Modified 20.
Looking at the symptoms, I mean, like, when the seasons change, colds happen. You get the sense from her it's a lack of sleep. Vel was similar. Probably just restless sleep.
Have you been having nightmares?
No.
Okay.
The only nightmare I have is when I wake up and I see you.
Borky just sits there sipping.
That's fair.
Borky thinks
Where
about
is,
all his shenanigans.
where is Louis Strog? Is speaking of people who are out on injury leave, or I suppose.
He is
mean-
out guarding the front door.
You mean Naragan?
No, Louis
Oh.
Strog.
Oh, we walked past him when we came in.
Yeah, we walked past when we came in,
Yeah,
dude.
he's out there. He's out there standing guard.
Actually, Borky kind of looks at when Panic says it and motions for them to join him kind of like at a table. Just is there a table for just the four of them to talk real fast?
Yeah, absolutely. There's one in the corner next to Sully's stained glass.
All right, so Borky's like, hey guys, come with me. It's not a jape. Come. And Borky just gestures and like sits down at the table.
Okay.
So when we was out adventuring, when we was getting the orb, we came across everything that we saw was Louis Strog, and we haven't said anything to him. Now, I know sometimes I do dumb things, but I have a feeling right now that maybe it's connected because he's like a magical being or just got no head. I don't know how it works. I don't know magic. But like, first Val didn't feel good, and now Helga. The thing is, they felt fine until we hired Louis Strog. So, I just feel like maybe we should be open to the idea that Louis Strog is... I mean, we don't want to confront him, because, like, how do you confront, hey, is that head really yours, or did you get it from someone else? Like, how do you do that? Right, but I just... You know what I'm going for right now? Do I sound...
You're asking.
No, I had the same idea actually.
Okay, because I feel like what I'm pitching sounds crazy. Or we could be haunted. That's my two options.
Well, he did tell us that he has amnesia.
Yeah.
Here's something I would suggest though. If we are going to have this discussion with him, do you not think it'd be wise to have Edward as well under counsel?
I don't think he'll be able to be available for something like this.
If we send a pseudo dragon, we can at least attempt.
No.
How about we talk to Louis?
Either.
If we talk to Louis Strog first, and if it doesn't go well, then we talk to the hot dad.
I already sent Edward a letter and got rejected.
Oh,
Damn, that must be weird to have it happen to you.
well, in that case, then, if we're not going to be able to have his counsel, then I suppose there's no harm in us explaining to him when he has a free moment. He
Yeah.
deserves to at least know what we found.
Should we like wait for Narragain to get back before we do that?
We're gonna need someone out in guard. So yes, the moment
Hold on. I'm not good with situations like that. Like, I could sit there, you could fill me in. I could just stand guard outside, if need be. I mean, if our friends are getting sick, like, I'm willing to step out for it. Come on, guys, you know me. I'm not the best.
So you would rather stand guard while we have this discussion with him?
Yeah, you just fill me in. I feel like I would just take away from the situation. Okay, I'll just say it. I feel bad for what I said earlier. You know, sometimes I'm just in a moment. I have a thought that comes to my head, and I just feel like asking it, because maybe that's why he's angry all the time, because Brock can't find love because he's busy. It's just a thought.
Borky, sometimes you have to tell yourself, "Be gone, thought."
Oh, negative thoughts.
By the way,
Monty will remember this.
while I'm chilling out with Hasra, does he say much?
No, he doesn't say anything. He just keeps giving you this glance like, go away. Go away. He really wants to be alone. He does not want to be social at all.
Just come on. Let's just hold hands. No.
No, I don't want to do it.
All right. Well, Borky, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Just be prepared that you might be pulling guard duty for quite some time, considering that however he takes this information, if it goes south, we're going to need you to temp in.
We could alternate. I'm saying for this conversation, we could alternate. If need be, we could just ask the new lady we hired and that guy. He could just sub in for a while.
We didn't
hire him.
I know we did. I know we didn't hire him, but we hired her so she can get in contact with him. There's always a workaround.
Very well. Do you looks to Panic? Do you think we should just get this over with now?
I think now's the time. Yes.
Get Greckles. Because I think he's
Very
trying
well.
to. I think he's trying to like hold hands with Hoss right over there. I don't know what's going on over there.
Borky gets up.
Want me to go tell him to come inside?
They're just kind of sitting there.
I've just imagined the corner, just the two of them sitting right beside each other.
Drinking,
it.
speechless.
Pretty much.
Hosrod is just scowling. He looks so like uncomfortable. Like he's just like, ugh. Like he's in this constant state of disgust. Not towards Greckles, but just towards the entire situation. There's
Hey, I mean,
people-
you had a decent idea. It's not like I wanted to be around a whole bunch of people right now anyway.
What?
What do you mean, what? I don't want to be around people. I'm actually following your.
Then
your
why
lead.
are you around me?
Because you're not saying anything, Hosrod.
Borky,
Then why not just go to a corner?
Borky walks over. Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh God, it gets worse.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey. It's come on, Greckles. Task and Panic want to talk to you about something important. Be
Greckles just walks past Borky.
He's mad at me because I made a scene at a coffee shop. It happens.
Borky walks outside.
all right, guys, what's going on?
We're gonna explain things to Louis Strog. We figured you'd want to sit in on this. Borky's gonna take over guard duty while we talk about this.
Should we get maybe town guardsmen, maybe some extra muscle in on this? You have no idea how he's gonna respond.
Well,
We don't, but he deserves to know. And if it comes to this, the worst he can do is run out into the street, or we take him, or we push him out.
Is it though? Look, when I first got a good glance at him, he wasn't human. Heck, I don't even know if he's mortal. And now we know we're even less sure about what in the world he is. I'm just saying maybe it'd be good to take a few extra precautions.
I will. All right, hold on. I will walk over to Helga. Helga,
Nah.
we have to have a heart-to-heart with Louis Strog. We don't know how he's going to take it. Just have everyone in this tavern ready with an arm if something goes wrong.
I mean, we do have waffles.
Are you like
Hey.
going to like ask him out on the date or something?
No, Helga. Just know that we are not certain how this conversation will go. As a precautionary measure to make sure that everyone's safe, hold on to a weapon.
I
I
mean, we do
always
have-
have my weapon here. She like
We do
flexes
have-
her fists.
We do have waffle. I just snap a finger. Say waffle.
The owlbear forms, and immediately people are like, "Oh my God!" Like people kind of panic, begin.
Ladies
okay.
and gentlemen, settle down. This is the second mascot of the Sweet Dragon, Waffle, everybody.
Like a little kid who's sitting with their parents, like, "Yeah!" And they're like, the parents like kind of bring down her hands, like, "Don't clap, honey, don't clap." The owlbear just kind of stands there. It's like front paw claws are kind of like slack. No,
Waffle, wait upstairs, please.
no. It lumbers to like the to the
I
bottom
was
of the
hoping you were
stair.
gonna say Waffles go sit next to Hosra.
He stands over at the bottom of the stairs, just because that's as far as he can go. His
Nice.
perimeter is the floor. He can't actually go to the second floor. He can
Ah,
only stay
okay.
in the
He's a good boy, ladies and gentlemen.
Little girl like starts clapping again, and her mother's like, "Sarah, don't!" Like, just stops her.
Oh.
All right. This is. I just make sure he's out of the sight.
All right, yeah, he's gone.
Okay, so Borky's kind of outside now, so do you want to do the Borky conversation real fast? You're Borky.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Borky opens up the door, turns to Louis Strog. Hey, Louis Strog, do you got a second?
Yes, but if I leave, I will leave the front door unguarded.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It actually brings me to what I want to talk about real fast. Actually, the guys want to talk to you about something, like we all do, but again, someone needs to guard the door, so, because I'm the big guy, I'm going to do that. So if you want to
Yes,
just,
you-
yeah, so if you want to just go in and find Task, Grackles, and Panic, that'd be great. Thanks, man. Yeah,
Very well.
yeah, Grackles is kind of in a mood, so I understand.
He goes. He steps past you and goes inside.
Hey, dog.
Hi! He's like screams from inside of the doghouse.
Cool. This is gonna be a fun night.
Okay, there we go.
All right. Louis Straw kind of comes and he kind of shakes the. He's got kind of like a cape to himself. He kind of shakes all the snow off and like kind of scans the room. Notices you guys kind of sitting in the corner next to the window, and he steps over.
Yep, just motion him over. Lewis Strog, please take a seat.
Is this about my employment?
No, it is not. It is actually something we just wish to discuss with you, something interesting that we feel might involve you in some way that we found on our travels.
Is this a private matter?
Yes.
Yes, we believe
Yeah.
so.
Would a private location be more appropriate?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go to your room.
Very well.
He starts moving towards his room. He opens the door and he sits down in a chair. There's like a chair, a bed, a wash basin, and a chamber pot. That's it. Chamber pot's empty. Same with the wash
Surprise,
basin.
surprise.
Surprise. He sits down in the chair and he just kind of waits.
All right. Well, Panic, this is your show.
What? Okay.
You have better stats for this than we do.
For real.
Yes, I do. My charisma is 5. Well, Louis Strong. We, in our travels outside of Alabast, we came across an old battlefield. I look at him to see his reaction.
You don't see his face, so there's no
Just a
reaction.
helmet.
Well,
It's just a
body
helmet.
language.
He doesn't shift at all. He doesn't even really move.
And, well, on this battlefield, there were a lot of, spirits and lots of things to do with the ethereal realm and the supernatural and stuff like that.
You were gone during Hokess harrowing, were you not?
It was close, yes.
I see.
And, well, during the battle, we were given a glimpse into the far, far past. And you were there. Not quite you, but they were called Louis Strog.
Slowly, Louis Strog stands up.
Louis Strog was my king in my past life. In my past life, I was Siduri. Did you see me as Siduri?
Yes.
Do you want your answer?
I believe we are owed one.
I know
After
you
all,
can cast spells. You can cast magic, can you not?
Yes.
I'm terrified of people like you.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
He's gonna hate the other guard.
Louis Strog reaches out to grab your hand. Not like quickly, it's slowly.
Insight.
Okay. Disadvantage, you can't see his face.
7.
You have no idea what he's doing. You have not a clue.
Can we insight being in the same room?
Yeah.
All right, with disadvantage first.
Disadvantage because you can't see his face.
Shit, yeah, no. I
God damn it.
can't read this man.
You can't
9
read
and
him.
a 7.
Yeah, 9,
He's such an enigma.
He
Well,
is.
I feel obliged since this is probably sort of not great for his psyche at the moment. I let him grab me.
Greckles is actually, though, going to hold an action to attack if he gets aggressive for any reason.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You're going to what, sorry?
I'm going to hold my hand out to Greckles, just sort of like a hold on.
Louis Strog takes your hand by the wrist brings it up to the helmet. He presses your fingers to the helmet. It's cold, and you're inside. It's very cold.
Cast Identify.
I cast Identify.
Go under items.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm going to
Oh,
make
buddy.
it available to you, so you can read it out loud if you want to. As you do this, you get a flash. It just happens in an instant where you see an expansive darkness and a white figure, a humanoid figure, that kind of is hunched over as if sick. Slowly it turns to you, and that happens just for a moment, and then you get all this information.
Okay.
So if you want to read it out loud, you
what's
can.
the name? What's the name of it under items?
Under items, it's called the Helm of 1,000 Hearts.
Damn.
Metal! That's so metal!
Okay. The Helm of 1,000 Hearts. Item type: Legendary Helmet. Requires attunement, which is immediate. A helm passed down in history, said to have been forged before the birth of mortal men. The Helm of 1,000 Hearts contains a dominating soul. Each time a humanoid dons the Helm of 1,000 Hearts, the soul trapped within the helm takes hold of the wearer's body. The helm's conscience can remember only their most recent prior life that they've experienced through possessing their previous victim, but no lives beyond that. In that sense, the Helm of 1,000 Hearts constantly forgets their past lives, and each history with their new wearer, it takes over. Often found in the graves of kings or dragons' treasures, the Helm of 1,000 Hearts finds its way back into consciousness by being taken and worn by unsuspecting adventurers, grave robbers, and thieves. The Helm of 1,000 Hearts has no choice in who it possesses, and cannot unattune itself to its target. Victims who don the helmet, and victims is very suspicious, and unknowingly attuned to it, must pass a DC 25 charisma saving throw, or have their soul forcibly ejected from their body and forced into the ethereal plane.
Jesus!
The helm's own consciousness then commands the victim's body to their will. The helm can only be attuned magically by the use of a wish spell. The Helm of 1,000 Hearts and its victim's body do not require food, drink, sleep, or even air. The helm's host will move and function for 100 years before being retired, and the helm will return to its dormant state. If the host body is killed, the helm unattunes to the corpse. The helm, while possessing a body, has these additional benefits to itself. The helm retains the same stats of its victim, but gains a +3 to their wisdom and a +3 to their intelligence. The helm retains all languages learned from past lives. The helm has advantage on history checks related to world history and ancient language. Damage immunities include poison, charm, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned, or psychic.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
Glad we got him for a guard.
Good get. What are we paying him?
Right?
Standard rate. Standard rate.
There's two little things after that, but it's
Oh,
senses
yeah,
and
it's-
languages.
Yeah, senses of languages, but we already went over that in the...
As you immediately learn all that information, your hands just kind of... He lets go of your wrist, and your hands just kind of... Fingers kind of jolt away from the helmet. The cold, almost trapping you there, in a way. It is so cold. It's almost like when you lick a pole, you get stuck to it, but you peel back your fingers.
Panic, what happened?
There's your answer.
Panic looks at his hand, like clenches his fingers a little bit to see if they can still move.
They're fine. It's a little cold.
And then he looks up to Louis Strong. Or I guess it would be Siduri.
1,000 people.
How many years do you have left?
In this body, 100. I can't die.
I don't wish to mean darkened. I don't have any ill will when I say this. But if that's the case, do you actually wish death?
Sometimes.
And slowly Lustrog turns down to you.
Sometimes I do. I'm the only one left of that battlefield. I came and I went, and I move forward. And the weight on my shoulder is unbearable. What I am, who I was, this is my punishment. Thousands of fleeting lives come and gone, to be forgotten over and over again, and to forget.
Slowly sits back down on the chair.
I have 3 more questions for you, and then we'll let you go. What is your relation to Edward and Robso?
The city knows what items come into it. It can detect powerful artifacts that are world-ending, dangerous, connected to other planes. When I walked through the gates of this place, I was not stopped as you would be. Because in that sense, I am not like you. I'm an item. And as I stumbled through the city, this new city, he approached me and we talked. He wanted to ask me thousands of things, and I said no. So he said he would give me time. If there's any respect to the man, he made it my choice. What's your second question?
He's kind of like hunched over at this point, his fingers intertwined, kind of slouching forward. He looks kind of ashamed, almost.
Do you know what were the Hellmouths?
Hellmouth. No, Ganache. Ganache is a demon. A monster of destruction and consumption. Not for greed's sake, but for end's sake. I don't know the full history. It's hazy. It's gone. Someone brought it here, and we stopped it. In a sense, we saved you. I can find peace knowing that. Ganache is still alive, somewhere. Held at bay, I've been told, by a different god. I believe the little thing that lives in the doghouse knows of it.
The thing in the doghouse.
He doesn't know the the construct is.
It's just hearing him. This is so intense and enrapturing, and it just sounded so funny. I'm sorry.
We ended Hellmouth. That thing served Ganache. The fact that we killed it at all is a miracle. If only surviving was more likely. What's your third question?
Do you know what Anima is?
He's gonna roll knowledge history with advantage.
Yay! Bless that item.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Yes!
I am Nash.
Gonna scroll up in my notes real quick so I can rewrite this.
Omnima. So you read through the book.
Well, read is a strong word.
I read through the book.
Even though I'm of infernal nature, I can't understand it. But you
I
can.
could. I've read books like that before, somewhere. I don't remember what they said, but I remember the symbols. Omnima is a devil king, like Gnash, but smaller. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You have things like Orin, god of the sun, and Uspa, god of weather, such massive things. But then you have the lesser things. Talentura, the thing the doghouse thing worships. Same goes for devils and demons. There are great destructive things, like Nash, like... The names are lost on me now. Omnima is a lesser devil king. He rules over the realm of discord. He's said to sing in a chorus of death. And that any that hear his voice, their souls were his to devour. That's all the book said, and that's all I remember.
Panic is visibly unnerved. I was during one of our missions in the city that was strong. The one we were investigating because that man stabbed you.
Yeah, that wasn't a good time. I'm healed, though. I'm good now.
Yeah. We found out that there was an infernal connection. And I met a devil. And he called me something. He called me a spawn of Omnima. What does that mean?
You're not a tiefling. You're a tiefling, are you not? Aren't all tieflings spawns of devils?
I suppose so.
Perhaps that is your lineage, then.
Then the panic holds his head. All of these thoughts racing through his mind. You can see like the glassy stare in his eye.
Greckles grabs him by the shoulder. Panic. It doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is who you are now. And you're my friend. You are our friend. You're family.
Oh, but my mother, what was she?
We'll find out.
What did she do to my father?
Panic, look at me. Look at me. We're going to figure it out.
I did not mean to cause you pain.
No. I needed to know. I wanted to know. Thank you.
I have minor questions for you, Louis Strog. Minor.
Very well.
Now that you've given us these answers, knowing all of what you've just told us, obviously you came here because you answered the call for a job. But why here? Why, apart from the fact that you feel that there's a burden on you, why did you feel coming to Alavast or finding work or trying to live the life of a normal person?
I want this life to be over so I can forget the one that came before. I want a quiet, calm place to contemplate and then be done with it.
Is there no hope in you finding something new to find joy in?
New is the repetition. New is good for things like you. I want to cope. And I want to forget. For my sake and for my friends.
Then I guess all we can do is try to provide you with that service while you're here.
Yes, we can help Louis Strog. You just need to let us.
You do as you wish.
There's a bit of a bite to that. He stands up.
Have you any more questions, or are we done here?
Now that you've told us all this, will this change any way you feel of this establishment, the people you work with, and the people you're around?
No, but I ask you do not tell anyone else for their sake.
Of course not.
Edward has
may-
promised me enough that people will leave me alone, but
We may come to you in the future because of what that helmet can do. But
I am the helmet.
only if you let it be.
Very well. I can't promise everything.
Thank you for your time. You may return to your post.
I actually out of character. Sorry, real fast here. We did need. I can't metagame. I'm not in the room. Never mind.
You're not in the room. No.
Alright.
He leaves. He leaves. And eventually, Borky, as you're standing outside and
My
Log
nipples are like diamonds. Jesus, it's cold out here.
Log at this point has made a few very ugly snowmen. He goes, "This is priest number 5.
So-
and this
hello,
is
priest number 5.
2.
Hello,
I
priest number
can't
2.
count.
Yeah, I can't really either. Like, how many numbers are in a coven?
I don't know. I don't even know what a coven is.
Neither do I, but apparently vampires love them.
Ooh. Is it a food?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my
That's the
God.
thing.
At this point, Borky, Louis Strog steps out, and he just kind of looks up to you and goes,
Move.
Okay then, have a good day night, Louis Strog. Bye, Log.
Good night! Enjoy your slap!
God damn it.
It's like stupid in stereo.
right.
So Borky,
Guys.
Borky tromps on in and like, so did you find out why? Did you find out if it was because of Louis Strog that Val and Helga feel sick?
No.
Oh,
No, it's not. No, we found out. It's just not him.
oh,
Or-
okay. Okay. So like, what's up? Is it weird?
Yes.
I can wrap my head around it.
Well, Borky.
For the sake of brevity, do
Yep.
you want to just say you explain it to him?
Okay, well, quick.
Basically, the helmet is a lot. Basically, the helmet is a lot of people. It hijacks whoever wears it.
Okay, so like, if there's a bad guy we hate, we can just like rip his helmet up and put it on him.
No,
Why not?
because the helmet is attached.
But
to
you
Louis.
mentioned he wants to die.
Are you saying we kill him and then put the helmet on him?
I mean, like, how you were in the room, Task? Like, how much does he want death?
There are times where he craves it, but it's not enough to. That's not something even I feel is
Okay.
befitting of him.
Okay,
Killing him is not
50-50.
the option.
if that's the case, then we'll just play it cool. Seriously, he's that strong. Really? And he works for us? Oh, this is great.
Also, he doesn't really die. He can't really die. He can just forget. That's basically all he can do.
And obviously, you don't tell anyone, right? I don't tell us all.
Yeah, don't tell anybody.
Okay, I won't do that.
So that
Or
does raise up a good point, though.
Yeah.
Like just the whole death scenario. I know we're not like between the four of us. Do you think death is a mercy that should be granted to him, even though he just for the sake of him being able to escape the mindscape of this body?
That would have to be up to him.
Yeah, that's up to him.
Yeah.
It's really his call. But we still gotta figure out, though. I mean, it's a lot to take in, though. We still gotta figure out what's happening. Why Val and Helga feel sick, though. Should we get a priest in? Should we get a priest in here to have a look?
I think it's just seasonal changes.
I mean, if it was just Val, it would make sense. But the fact that it's Helga now too, that's what makes me alarmed.
Maybe larger creatures are used to certain climates. How are you feeling, Borky?
I mean, I had that tea, so still warm inside. But if we need a priest, I know one. He runs a. He knows that it's a little. He runs a little church. It's really close to us. His name is Log. Y'all joke, but he's strong as shit.
Should we speak to him
that
about?
That might not be a bad idea, actually. Just to see if there is something supernatural going on.
Okay, part of me, and I'm not suggesting Borky's open the door. Hey, Log, want to come inside and talk to everybody? I'll take over for the church. Hey, Log, you want?
I love socializing.
Hey, Log, how's the church going?
It's great, but this big giant dragon keeps coming in and ruining everything.
What? I thought we killed him, Task.
Oh no, he's blue, and he's wearing a sweater.
Points at Taurus.
What do you need?
I mean, how do I word this, guys?
Sorry, out of character. You guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I was like,
Log.
Uh-huh.
What do you know about a creature known as the Omnima?
That if I take apart that word, Omni means a lot, and Ma means mother, so a lot of moms.
How many moms?
Like 5.
That's oh my god, that is that.
Taz slams his face in the front on a table.
How
like,
drunk?
God
I mean,
damn it.
that many. There's gonna be so much red wine at play.
But if it's Ma as in MAW, then that's a lot of mouths.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you guys were expecting.
No, I wanted to bring up, Log. Now you're a priest. You're a cleric, correct? Okay. Now, if we asked you to perform a service to see if there's like something going on that's weird here at the tavern, could you do that?
Do you want to get married?
We'd like you to sense if there's any ill intent spiritually inside the building.
Oh. Okay.
He walks into the middle of the room, kind of puts his arms on his waist, kind of looks around.
Wait, Log. Is this going to be like a big explosion of light or anything? Because
I'm looking for evil.
okay.
Oh, all right.
Looks over at Hasrod. Evil.
Do you like say that to him?
No.
Good, because Hasrod would like, what?
No, I don't say that out loud. That was a SpongeBob reference.
Log kind of like literally his head swivels like 360 degrees, like he's going in a full circle, like a rotating.
Disturbing.
Well, it's a construct.
He comes back. He goes,
All right, well, I looked with my eyes. I don't see any evil.
I meant more like in a magical sense because, like Val, you know Val, the big Goliath.
Yeah, big lady.
She's not feeling well.
Oh, that's sad.
And now Helga's not feeling well, and I don't think like anything could kick her ass. So like it was just Val. I was like, oh, she's just tired. But now that it's Helga, I'm thinking it could be connected. Yeah?
You guys realize we're trying to convince an 8-year-old to perform an exorcism?
Well, I just want to know if there's a ghost. I just want to know if there's a ghost at play. We don't know how old Log is, Grackles.
That was out of character.
Why? You should have been in character.
Because Greckles isn't happy enough to be this jolly in character.
Let me see what I can do in my runic components, and if push comes to shove, I can just talk to Oriara.
Okay.
let's see what he can do. Let me grab his mouse. 1 second.
That sounds like a lot of dice.
That was a lot of dice.
Just throws marbles all over the floor. Now the ghost will trip on it.
We're gonna
Just like shake from the first episode. There, now slip on it.
God. god.
Let's see. We can. Okay, he's got a lot he can do. Nope. What else can you do? Can this
I'm
work?
just imagining his eyes are just like staring forward, like going.
Yeah, he is. He's kind of like you hear like a processor noise. I was not expecting this. I had to dig this out.
Oh.
No, that won't help you. He does know that spell, but that's not gonna really work. That's one. No, he doesn't know anything. I don't think he has an ability to. Paladins do, but I don't think clerics do.
Okay.
That's weird.
Clerics don't have detect good and evil.
They can detect good and evil, but let me see. Actually, let me double check that one. Detect
Sorry, I
good
didn't mean to
and
throw you
evil.
for a loop on this one, Deneen.
You did, yeah. That's fine. It's a dungeon master thing. You gotta do that. Oh, okay. Then
I'm back.
Huh. Welcome back, Log.
do we have task back? Zito, come back.
Did Zito leave?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he?
Oh,
I don't know why, but he left. Come
Zito!
back.
Zito!
Zito, come back.
Is his mic not working? Or did he step away for a sec?
I saw
Maybe
a blip.
So
Maybe that's.
Oh,
I-
he's back. He's back.
Oh, we thought
I,
that's
I,
brain,
I
right?
said I had to go BR.
I didn't hear
I
you.
can detect if bad stuff's around, but only like a certain distance.
Well, could you do it for just the building?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
He steps in the middle. He like pushes a dwarf who's like waiting in line to get a drink. He just kind of shoves him away. The dwarf's like, "Aye!" And you just hear this boop, 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 beep, 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 beep,
Oh, no.
beep, 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 beep.
Oh fuck!
Get down!
Boo, the car alarm. No, he stops beeping. His eyes kind of turn back to his regular gaze. He walks over and goes,
I have detected desecrated ground.
What?
2.
Shit.
I think 3. I can't
Huh.
count.
Wait,
I can read though.
what grout? Panic explain, Magic Man.
Desecrated ground is ground that is desecrated. You know, like, you know where.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Where?
Where? Yeah, where? Log! Sorry, I'm sorry.
"Oh,
I'm not often right. It's new for me.
okay. Let me find detect good and evil here real fast. I gotta double check the details of this. That's protection. You guys don't want to be protected. You're good.
What did Scarbles do?
How far did
Struggles
she
with
dig?
she's just been... God.
What the heck? I just had it.
She's had a fucking mining operation to hell this whole time underneath the tap.
Oh, I didn't think you guys
Post
were
is
getting.
for. She's
All right.
trying to make a pact with the demon to summon her.
It's detect gob and evil.
Magically or desecrate. All right, yeah.
Follow me.
I will take you to the first place. And Log goes down over to the employees' bedrooms.
Okay, we follow.
Like, oh, okay, we're following.
He opens up a door that leads into Vel's room.
Yep.
And Log dramatically walks over, grabs the sheets on the blanket, rips them off, and goes, "Right here!" And he lifts them up, and there's nothing there.
Really, it's desecrated grounds.
Yeah.
Can we see that?
Panic. Panic. Can you make anything heads or tails of this?
Would I know if detect magic would work on something like this?
Probably not, no.
Hmm.
Actually, maybe,
Can I-
yeah. Actually, no, yeah, you would.
All right. I'm going to. Yeah, well, it's almost the end of the day, so I'll just regular cast detect magic.
Okay. You detect her necrotic influences on the bed.
Fuck, really? Whoa.
Whose bed is this?
Val's.
Bells. Yeah.
Val's.
It's like a residue. It's not like a it's not like it's there, it's perforating, it's just like a residue. Like a fart.
Okay, so Panic, what is it?
This is necrotic energy.
Well, I'm pretty sure Val's alive. It doesn't make lick of sense. All right, Log.
Morky grabs Log by the shoulders. Log,
Take us to the
Don't
next one.
touch me. That no.
Okay,
You
I'm
swat your hands away.
sorry. I'm really sorry. The dog. Take us to the second one.
Okay.
He walks over to Helga's room
Fuck. Okay.
and pushes open the door. She's not in there.
Okay.
She's serving drinks at the bar.
I don't know, maybe she could have ducked in there for a minute.
Smoke break. You walk in, messy room, lots of just stuff everywhere, like ledgers,
how many cats?
papers. There's a single cat on the bed, and it immediately meow, like jumps off and disappears. And the desecrated ground is, and he grabs the pillow and he throws it. Panic, make a dexterity saving throw.
Necrotic pillow.
No pillow.
Dexterity
This
saving
is what
throw.
kills him.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, you manage to duck easily out of the way. It's pretty slow.
Yay.
Desecrated ground.
Points to the bed.
Okay. I guess.
I mean, detect magic is still active. It's up for like an hour. I
Yeah,
think.
you see the same sort of like residue. It's almost like smoke, almost in a way.
Okay, Log, take us to the last one.
Okay.
He leaves and he goes up the stairs towards your guys' bedroom.
Okay.
Blood starts draining out of Borky's face.
And he goes up to Willow's door.
Oh no.
That's right. She was a second row.
And he like tries to open, and he's just like,
1 second.
Borky knocks on the door.
hey. Is she asleep? Actually, that's a good point.
Would she be sleeping?
No, she's not. She's awake. You hear footsteps, and hi.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Willow. This is Log.
Hello.
This is Log. He lives in the doghouse up front. Can we come in here real fast and check your bed?
Why?
Health inspection.
Yeah. It was just.
A lot of people have been getting sick around here, and we're doing a little investigating on that.
Roll a persuasion check.
Woohoo! Persuasion check.
Ooh, she rolled really high.
18.
Not high enough.
Borky looks right at. Okay, can I try for persuasion as well?
No. He passed.
Oh.
She looks kind of like. She's like, oh, okay, but if it's about Doros spending time here, I could just tell him not
What?
to.
No.
No,
this
listen.
is detect magic, not a UV light.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
sis.
no,
Listen,
no,
we have
panic.
we have a million questions about the mechanics of it, but now is not the time.
I think at this point, Task and Greckles are just kind of standing behind them, just shaking
Mr. Panic,
heads
if you
slowly.
must look at my bedroom, you may.
Okay, thank you,
She
Willow.
looks really mad. She looks really mad, actually.
What? No, listen, this is...
Log, take me there.
Willow?
Okay.
This is going downhill very fast. Task is going to look to Willow. Willow, there's necrotic energy around the building that's been making people sick. We want to make sure your room is not infected as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
So, guys, was it that hard?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Man.
All right,
All right,
so
you go into the bedroom. And Log takes the blanket of her bed. It's a very, very tiny bedroom, like very small. In fact, only two of you can really fit in there. And he walks over and he grabs the blanket and he throws it off. And he just doesn't say anything, actually. He's quiet.
What's wrong?
Log, what is it?
Do you see it?
See what?
He looks to Panic.
Do I see it?
You don't see anything.
What are you seeing?
I thought
He scratches his head.
Oh, well.
He just turns around and leaves.
No, Log. What did you see?
I don't know. I just felt the same sort of thing that the other places had, but there isn't, so I might have made a mistake.
Wait a minute. You used detect good and evil, didn't you?
Yeah.
So would you be detecting good energy?
She does seem really nice, except for
Yes.
that part where she yelled at you. That wasn't very nice.
Well, Yeah, Willow's pretty nice.
Can you try?
So I'm still detecting good and evil. So I see nothing.
Detect magic is what you're using. You don't see.
Oh,
anything, no?
detect magic. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see nothing.
Nope.
Why?
Hold on, Borky stops for a sec.
Are you still, Blog, are you still casting Detect Good and Evil?
No, I stopped doing that.
Borky looks at Willow.
Can you cast it again?
Okay.
Give him a minute.
Booting
He's
up.
just
Takes a while. I need to blow him out every now and then.
Fallout shelter
Yeah.
klaxon sounds off.
he's percolating it.
No, I don't detect anything here.
Okay.
Well, in any case, we do have 2 confirmed necrotic points. Yes.
I mean, yay.
So I'm detecting everything around me in a 30-foot radius.
You don't see any magic. You see tons of magical things because it's Willow's room. All kinds of knickknacks, parts, pieces.
Did it move? Is there something?
Oh,
Is there something in here?
Willow, you said you weren't feeling very well recently, right?
Well, I mean, with the Eltmer stuff, I've been kind of upset and just,
But physically, you've been okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was cold, so I was a little tired than usual, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Fatigue is a common symptom.
And Will, last time we met, you were exhausted.
Well, I was rudely woken up.
Wait, out of character, quick flashback. Was she? Because I thought
Yeah.
she was going to bed.
It was the snow, like the snowfall, and you guys
Okay.
gallivanting on the roof, amongst other things.
Well, I'm just gonna while detect magic is up, I'm just going to go random places around the house, our rooms.
I will go back outside. Scarbles.
What?
So explain to me how far you've dug into the foundation of our building through those little holes of yours.
What do you want to know?
Because people are getting sick and we found necrotic energy and we just want to make sure that everyone is okay.
She like narrows her eyes at you and goes, I've dug deep enough.
Would any of your tunnels happen to be near Willow's, Vel's, or Helga's room?
What? No. I got one that goes to the kitchen, one that goes, oh, you almost got me there.
I'll roll a persuasion. I narrow my eyes. She goes, you almost got me. I narrow my eyes at her.
Her shiny stuff hole.
Okay.
Damn it, 10.
She's got really, oh yeah, that's a 21. I'm sorry, but if you want your own cut of the horde, you gotta work for it.
I don't want. God damn it!
I don't. She runs. She starts running. She's ducking through feet, and she dives into a hole.
You get back here, or your pay is docked.
In the meantime, can I do a thing with Panic?
Sure.
Look, Panic, we're going to be closing down the bar tomorrow anyway. Why don't we just get the clergy in on this?
That's Doros to do it.
I mean, yeah, but it'd be beneficial for us to find it. I mean, he did detect it, so I didn't see anything, and I should be able to detect all magic with this spell. As we're walking around the entirety of the bar, just
You guys are just like waltzing around. Eventually, as you guys are kind of talking about it, you see a woman run into the tavern. She's in like a red sort of like cloak with like a white trim to it. Is there a panic here? Is there a panic here? I'm looking for a Panic Grimtongue. Have you seen him? And the dwarf's like,
that would be me.
The woman turns around. You see Starlight.
Oh, hey, Starlight.
Oh, hello, Borky. How are you?
Hey,
Hey,
what's going on?
Did you not get your invitation?
I didn't have time to check the mail today. Let me go out there right now.
No, you don't have time. Scarlett's playing in a rehearsal tonight, and she's going to be performing at any moment now.
Oh, snap, dude.
Oh,
We sent you an invitation, but it might have been slow with the weather and with everything. So, but I came to come get you. She'd be devastated if you don't show up.
okay. How much have I covered with the bar?
You've covered the whole thing. You
Okay.
know, it's gone. Whatever.
Well, I dropped detect magic in that case, and I'm like, well, I guess you guys should just see what's going on. I mean, we've detected it in Helga's room. We've detected it in
Val's room.
Val's room.
Yeah.
We'll look into getting some clergymen here to check it out. But yes, in the meantime, you have other obligations.
Yeah. All right. Well, lead the way.
Of course, we don't want to miss her tuba solo. Very nice to see you, Borky.
Very nice to see you as well. Borky bows for no reason.
Scarlett helps you out. And she's like, you have a very nice jacket. Very nice jacket. We should go. It's this way. Closes the door behind you. And that is
Off in the distance. Off in the distance is like, hey, did you know tuba means fart machine?
Is that the end of this?
No, it's not actually. I remember there's something else we have to do. As you guys are kind of standing indoors, you see Meryl, actually, who's never working after dark. Meryl is like standing next to Helga, and Helga's just like, they're over there. And she's like, oh, okay, perfect, thanks. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Meryl.
So, I have a proposition for you guys.
Okay.
So, my parents are gone for a Ginter festival.
Okay.
It's more like a boring meeting. We need your help, my brothers and sisters and I.
What do you need help with?
Well, every year we do sort of this like sleigh ride thing, and a tree fell down and we can't do it. So I was thinking, she kind of gets all fidgety. If you could come help us take care of that, we could take you sleigh riding, and there'll be free food and other fun stuff.
Do you have a jacket I can borrow?
Yeah, absolutely. I even brought one for Mr. Husrod, and she pulls out like this really ugly, like farmer's jacket. It's like cracking with dirt.
Task slowly looks to Hasrad.
He's like kind of picking his ear. He's not really like he doesn't know what's going on. He's just kind of like, Look, I'm just gonna tell him there's free food, and he'll probably show up.
I mean, that's why.
Yeah, that's good.
That's why I show up.
Well, it's tomorrow morning. If you want to meet me outside at Tent Town,
Okay.
I can take you to my family's farm.
Or we can swing by the clergy on the way there and tell them to come de-necrotic the whole place.
But we're gonna need to tell Helga about it first.
Oh yeah, we should.
Well, I'm sure we could do that outside of character. We could
Yeah,
just-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Do that on your way out.
Okay.
Hasrad, we got a sweater with your name on it, my boy.
Husrod, we do them all.
Mara already said something about free food.
Yep,
So I'm
that's
booked.
yep. Sounds good.
You're not
She
inviting
actually-
them to the free food, are you, Meryl? Meryl's like, no. Well, yeah. Hofstad just looks like really disappointed. He goes, man, whatever. Kind of leans back.
Man, whatever. Just blow, like if he had hair, he would blow it to the side. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Meryl leans forward and goes, don't tell him what's actually happening.
Wink.
Okay.
Thanks.
We'll make sure he puts on his sweater.
Well, I think he'll want to once he steps out the door. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll meet you at the tent town, okay? Right next to the kiosk. I'll be right next to the guards where it's safe.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, Helga. Good night. And that is where we will end the session tonight.
That was a fun session. Oh my gosh, today.
That was a lot of lore. Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore drop.
Yeah, it was.
Lore drop.
Also, the party is split. That has me worried a little bit.
And I am stopping my recording.
Yeah, same here.
I actually
we don't actually have Snake next week, so that's why we're.
Hey, I gotta get going here in about 2 minutes here real fast because I just got a text from someone. I need to actually give someone a ride somewhere real quick.
Okay. Stopping audio.
No worries.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. The prospect of Hasra in an ugly sweater is amazing.
This is 50, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. Could not save project. Perhaps F music unexpected is not writable or the disk is full. Oh shit.
Okay, so you
shit.
can leave the
You're
program.
gonna have to delete something.
You're gonna have to delete something off the file.
I don't have anything on my C drive though. I don't know what I can delete off my C drive.
Can you try and save it to your F drive?
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, file.
Yeah, file save as.
Yeah, file.
I'm trying
go
to
your
save
drive.
this PC. Sorry.
No worries. This is
Well, fair
episode.
enough.
I'm saving it here. This is our 50th episode, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
it
I
is.
said.
Okay, I got it. We're good. I
Already
think. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's not. Oh my god, why?
Okay, leave the program up. We can figure this out.
Yeah.
We can figure this
Yeah,
out.
we can figure
Alrighty, guys.
it
I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you all so much for everything. Black, thank you for the additional 1,000 bits. It's log. It's metal instead of wood. It's log. It's just so fucking good. And thank you so much, Kenneth Malone. Thank you for the 300 bits. Demon Zero, thank you for the 100 bits. Sage Omnigeek, thank you for the 105 bits. And Jai Kaisen, thank you so much for the 200 bits. And Sir McCheese, thank you for the sub. Guys, and Black but Fair, thank you for the additional 50 bits. Warlock 101 for the 5,500 bits. That one schmuck for the 1,000 bits. Oh my god. Dark Lord Popo, 500 bits. Dark Lord Popo, 400 bits. Reach one of Gmo, 100 bits. A lot of bits. Thank you so much, guys. Full support. I do gotta get going here real quick. This is episode 50, though.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
This is episode goddamn 50. And, I mean, what a trip this has been.
Okay, I think I got it. Let me just sorry. Tech issues. Just as we began, we end. Not really ending, but you know what I mean.
Check Gamma Leo screaming in full caps. Check for temp files to recover.
I don't know. I'm gonna have my computer guy look at this.
Well, don't close the program down, whatever you do.
No, I'm not closing it down. I'm deleting some audio files that I have on my music thing that I don't need. I'm just gonna get rid of them all.
We're already, but we gotta plug everything real fast here. Snake, you're leaving us next week, but that's okay. Where can they find you though?
Oh, they can find me on Twitter at @CNowSnake, and they can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil.
Such a good name, such a strong name. And from Goomba, where can they find you?
You can find me here at Gaijin Goomba without an H. That is the joke. And everywhere else with an H. I just had a Monster Hunter video drop last Tuesday, and I've got a nice E3 wrap-up coming up Saturday or Sunday.
That's awesome. Ooh, Don Stick, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Good job, Monty. Thanks, everyone. That's great. Zito, where can they find you, man?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito. Tomorrow's gonna be art. Friday, I don't know what the fuck is happening because I'm just waiting on paychecks before I can decide what the fuck's gonna happen. So probably indie game chicanery on Friday.
Sounds good. And Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue on Twitch. I'm a little quiet right now just because I'm prepping for moving still.
Yep.
God, that reminds me. I'm doing a special stream tomorrow for the freaking Octo expansion, same time at 7.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
And you can find me on Twitter at TalkAuto101 and right here on this channel. Tomorrow I'll be continuing on Fred Space. She'll be continuing as I try to survive. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much. We actually got some good news. We have over 2,000 downloads a day now of the podcast for The Unexpectables. Woo!
Ooh.
Damn.
It's like, and a big shout out to our podcast guy at Austin Eruption. You can find him on Twitter at Austin Eruption. He used to be Boku no Eruption, but he changed that name because that was a bad idea. But guys, I gotta get going here. Thank you again, Kenneth Malone, for the 5-month resub. And anything else you guys want to say before we head out?
That was a good time.
Good time.
Good.
Alrighty, guys.
See you next week.
Yeah, but who should we raid? Oh, I'm gonna find someone here real fast on Twitch, and we're gonna raid them.
We could go raid Octopimp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's raid Octopimp.
We could raid Octopimp. Oh, you want to go raid Octopimp, everybody? All right.
Sure.
We suggested it.
Oh. I'm just.
Boy, he's gonna be in for a shock.
Yo, a shock. Alrighty, guys.
Beat him up.
All right, thank you so much, guys, and we will see you next week at 7 o'clock PST, 10 o'clock EST on Wednesday. Bye.
Later.